these fools, they'll never learn.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Foo for Thought podcast.
Yep. Yeah.
Video episode.
Baby.
Video episode number 2.
That's right, baby.
Numero dos, as they
That's
say
right.
in France.
We're in Casa de Mi.
Yes, we are. We
And
are
my
here
place
at
blows.
Iris's crib.
Look at this couch. It's 1,000 years old.
We got an old couch as well. It doesn't matter. It's all good. As long as you can sit on it, you're good.
That's
So yeah. So right off the bat, we should put out the disclaimer, right?
I think we need to talk about a few things.
We need to talk about a few things.
Firstly, we're going to do a big reveal. We're going to give you a peek behind the curtain. Right now, we are editing this podcast in real time. And we can prove that we're editing it in real time because I just need to lean towards Devon and go, Devon, switch it.
Give it to him. Boom.
Oh, switch it. Yeah,
That's
buddy.
right, baby.
No,
That's your about.
Yeah, we are. We are.
My favorite camera. Whoa. Look at that.
Yeah, we are editing it in real time. We have a new method of basically switching camera angles. The second thing we have to address is this guy,
Yeah, buddy.
Macho Man Randy
You know,
Savage.
Everyone saw what I looked like last time, and it was too much. Okay? This is how
Oh.
I feel on the inside.
Okay, on the
Okay.
inside.
I go to
you're-
sleep, and I'm in my happy place, and I go, oh, yeah.
Yes.
And then this is what it looks like.
Are we going to get a different disguise each week?
Probably.
I like the idea of that.
Probably.
I like it.
But
I
I
like it.
If you want, I could put another one on this episode.
Oh, God.
But I also want to say that this is also us, in control. Like last time, we had art school dropouts. They were the ones recording
100%.
and making everything look nice. This is us on our own. We've
Yeah.
purchased the equipment. This is us doing this on our own. So please
Go on.
be kind.
Be kind.
We
be
are
gentle.
learning. This is our first time doing this video whole shenanigans setup. And, there's going to be a learning curve.
As Devin
Be
said,
patient.
sorry to interrupt
That's
you.
fine.
We're like little kids with training wheels,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Please don't kick us on the ground.
Right.
We're very bad.
Yeah.
We're very new, and we're getting there. We got cameras.
Be
We got
patient
this
with us.
thingamabob going.
Yeah, we got a ring light. We're very professional.
Ring light, ring worm,
Yep.
ring a ding ding.
Lord of the Rings.
That's right.
Yeah, we got everything. So yeah, we're trying this out. Hopefully it's going to be good and fun. And thank you very much for everyone for being patient with us because we're taking a swing at it. Devin is in control of every camera angle, and see, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Every time I see you change it, I'm going to point at the camera. I have a feeling that's going to happen. I don't want it to happen, but I have a feeling it is going to happen. Hopefully not. No. So let's go ahead and talk about who we are. For those that want to know, we are the Food for Thought podcast. We are a bi-weekly, or I shouldn't say that anymore. We are a once every 2 weeks.
You're welcome for that.
podcast.
I think I came up with that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes. Every 2 weeks we drop an episode, and we are a martial arts cinema podcast where I, the host, Sean, I try and get this dude over here, my buddy Cyrus, into martial arts cinema, and then I try to get this lady, my old ball and chain over there, Devon, into
guess-
martial arts
I
cinema.
guess I'm the ball and chain.
Yeah. Well, Cyrus isn't. Sometimes it works.
I mean, kind of
sometimes
he
it
is.
doesn't. So yeah, right now we are 110 episodes in. We've had mild successes. I think we've had strong successes,
I think so.
and we've hit a few hurdles along the way. So be it. And this episode, we are discussing 2018's Shadow, which we're going to get to very shortly. But before that, you two, what the hell have you been up to?
You know what? 2 weeks ago, we visited some fine people
We
Yeah.
did.
up there in the old New
That was
Jersey.
probably the highlight of our.
That's the highlight of my life. When I die, that's just going to be flashbacks of that.
Yep.
And then at the end, like my parents for a second.
You looking directly at the camera?
I'm doing whatever I want.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
giving
yeah.
a promo, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You want some of that? Next Tuesday, SummerSlam. You're going to have a tough time. Woo! I'm hot as hell and it's cold as shit in here. Okay, yes. But man, oh man, that was fun. And those guys were so incredibly nice
Yes.
and helpful. I've never experienced that kind of hospitality and selflessness. So
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm still
Unbelievable.
processing it. It was so nice.
Yeah, it blows my mind. If it wasn't for our school dropouts, you wouldn't be seeing us.
Period.
At
No.
all.
Period.
No.
They knocked out the park.
They
Everything-
literally did all of the work for us.
Yes.
They set up everything,
Yep.
all like the software and the computer programs and all of that stuff that makes any of this work. They put it all together. All we had to do was plug shit in. and
Yeah,
that's all we have
everything
to
you're
do.
seeing now, they set up for us.
Yeah.
We just, exactly what Devin said. We just had to
We
plug
just have
shit
to
in.
plug shit in.
That's it.
And we were over there, and we were all just continuously thanking them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they were continuously saying, "Sorry, we had to make you guys work so much." I was like,
Yeah.
"What?
Yeah. They
We made you work for 3
did
days."
we worked maybe like 5%.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, with that said, go and support their channel.
Please.
Yes,
Go over to Our
please.
School Dropouts. By the
Our
way,
school dropout.
support their channel not because they support us and helped us out, but because they put out fucking amazing short films,
Absolutely.
comedy, martial arts. Go and
Absolutely.
check them out. Our School Dropouts on YouTube. If you don't, you're a plum.
That's right.
Yeah.
Joey, Steph, and Ange, you guys are the best.
Yep, just putting that out there. So one thing I've noticed, now that we're doing a video podcast, I keep looking at the laptop just to check that we're recording. I think that's Devin's job, but I keep panicking that we're not recording.
Should I
but
shift the laptop so you can't see it?
Can you please confirm that we're recording?
We are.
I love it. Okay, that's all. Well, have we been up to anything else?
What you got?
I got a bunch of things we watched.
Go for
A
it.
whole bunch of fucking shit that we watched. I'm going to kick off with the first one. Sorry, I have to scroll through my notes, my lengthy notes.
Lengthy note.
All right, first thing is we watched the greatest film of the year. Best film of the year. And yes, it's better than John Wick 4. We watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Best film of the year by far. Absolutely magical.
It was awesome.
I honestly said, not only is it probably the best film of the year, I personally think it's the greatest animated film I've ever seen, bar none. And it's possibly in my top 20 films of all time.
So I loved the first one. I loved Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Yep.
Loved it.
Yep.
And I was just like, when I heard that this one was like better, I was like, how can that be possible? Because the first one was just so goddamn good.
Yep.
And yeah, they just kicked it up several notches for Across the Spider-Verse. It was awesome.
The opening sequence by itself, where, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not spoiling really anything about the film. It's just spoiling the sequence, where Miles Morales has to fight a rather unique version of the Vulture. Fucking blew my socks off. Absolutely incredible. I loved every minute of it. Fantastic film. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes long, and I like I said, loved every single minute of it. It was absolutely magical. Go and see it. It's probably the best thing you'll see this year.
100% agree.
What else did we watch? Oh yeah, got a few others. A few other little gems. We watched a little known film called Fast X,
Oh, yeah.
aka Fast and Furious 10.
Cyrus, how many of them have you seen?
2, 1, and that's it.
That's it.
That's
And
nuts.
Tokyo Drift.
You've
that's
only seen the
So
the
first
best of
three.
them.
three.
So the first
The
three.
best of them.
Oh, no, Cyrus.
That's
Oh,
Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm talking about?
Mortal Kombat.
That's right.
Yeah,
From Tokyo Drift.
There we
Yeah.
go. Incredible. Fast X is mental,
yeah.
and Jason Momoa, performance of a lifetime,
So,
Oscar worthy.
Cyrus,
Talk to me.
have you seen the trailer at least?
I have not.
Oh, my Lord. All right. Well, so then you have no context, but if you were to see the trailer, then you can just get a small little taste of what we're talking about. But the whole film, it's just Jason Momoa is on fucking 20. Like, his bad guy is
He's going ham sandwich.
he is going
Nice.
full ham sandwich. He is leaning into it and having the best fucking time of his life.
He is. I think
I
it's safe
loved
to
him.
say Jason Momoa is flamboyantly effeminate in the film, right?
But murderous.
Yes.
A
very
murderous,
camp, but psychopath.
flamboyant, effeminate, like with his wardrobe, villain.
A lot of high-waisted pants.
Yeah.
many pairs of high-waisted pants.
Yeah.
Very camp, very over the top, but murderous. And you know what? It works 100%. Because it's the perfect juxtaposition to Vin Diesel's family, gruff, I don't know who that was. I think that was Pity the Fool. I think I was Mr. T for a moment. But it's a good film. It does have problems. It has a few problems. I didn't like anything John Cena did in the film. Really, wasn't a big fan of Cena. Although he does have a car that fires bombs, which is kind of cool. But
Yeah.
they do this whole road trip with a kid thing with John Cena, and it just doesn't work for me. But the film itself, one of my favorites of the year. I enjoyed it.
So much absurdity.
Yeah.
Like,
Good stuff.
more than the last one. I mean, it wasn't as bad as them going into space, but
No,
Just-
they reined it in.
I
a
mean,
little
in
bit.
so many, and this is what basically people say, they've made them into superheroes. Like so
Oh, yeah.
many instances where they should just be dead.
Oh,
Like their
100%.
car should have crashed and just like, just crumpled in, and just they should be dead.
And they try and cram too much in the film. There's a perfect example of that where there's a bit where Han is in this store. I don't like this. Don't like
Oh
that.
I
yeah.
don't like that too much.
That bit was pointless.
He's in the store and he eats a weed muffin and he bites into it.
I don't think it was weed. I think it was something else.
Oh, LSD, whatever it is.
So, yeah,
a
yeah.
psychedelic muffin.
Right.
He bites into it and his vision goes all funny. You're like, oh, this
And
is
you
what's...
see, right. And you see like he's seeing like colors and all this other shit, but it doesn't go anywhere.
And you're like, oh, something's going to happen. This is going to be funny. He's going to get in
Nothing.
a car. It's going to be wild. It lasts 5 seconds. And stuff.
Nothing.
You don't see any of it.
It was pointless.
So very strange. Very strange.
Pointless.
But
Anyway.
good film. I enjoyed it. Cliffhanger at the end.
Eh.
Um,
Yeah, because there are going to be 3 final films, right?
no, 2 more.
A total of 3 final films, or is this the beginning of the end?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Right.
Yeah.
This is so 3 final films to end it.
The last one, the tagline has to be, "This is the end of the road," right?
Pretty
Has
good.
to
You would think.
Has to be. Yeah.
You would think.
We can go on Nosmore. No, that doesn't work. That does not work, baby.
Nice try. Applaud the effort. Applaud the effort.
Thank you so much. We watched Extraction 2.
Yeah, this was Mr. Christopher Hemsworth.
Chris the Hammer Hemsworth.
Yeah. Nice.
Great film.
Very
Again,
good.
a really, really
Have you
good
seen
film.
that first Extraction?
No.
You should. It's
God
on
damn it,
Netflix.
Cyrus.
Watch it. You'll like it. It's good.
Listen here, nerds. I'm not home all the time by myself watching movies like you. Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're home playing video. Okay, you're home by
Worse than
yourself
that, I'm just
playing
watching
video games.
bullshit.
Extraction is really good. Extraction 2 just makes it bigger.
Even better, yeah.
And yeah, I liked it even more. This
You would like it, Cyrus.
a man, Chris Hemsworth, not just a man, not any man. Chris
Chris
Hemsworth
Hemsworth.
gets his arm set on fire and his hand and continues to punch people in the face with his on fire fist.
I like it.
Yeah.
Fist of fire.
Fist of Fire,
of Fury.
indeed.
That's right.
Fist of... Nope.
Yep.
We can stop there. Really good. Extractions 2 is great. Chris Hemsworth's great in it. Sam Hargrave did a magical job, directed it really well. And there was a, I believe, 21-minute Wanna in it. If you don't know what a Wanna is, that's a one-take shot, a continuous take where it does not cut away. That's what a Wanna is. There's a 21-minute Wanna, and it's incredible. It's the most immersive Wanna I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't stay in one place. It literally goes miles. And just, it's so good.
It was great.
There's a Wanna
On a
prison
train.
riot. There's a Wanna car chase. There's a Wanna train chase. Great. Really good film.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've been getting into some stuff too.
All right.
You ready for this?
Wait your fucking turn. No, I'm kidding.
Hit it.
So we've been doing some tech stuff, and I'm not good with it. Let's be honest. It's
know-
more over here and more over here.
You're fine.
I was dangling and doodling and diddling
Dangling. You don't like that.
all over OBS.
Okay.
Just
Do you want to explain what OBS is?
it's a way
Irritable bowel syndrome? No, that doesn't work.
oratory.
Oratory bowel syndrome?
That's right. It records your shit,
Good job.
basically.
Yeah.
So I did some of that for like a YouTube video. I made a nice, pretty YouTube video, like high def and all that.
Have you,
yeah.
Have you explained what you're recording?
Some Street Fighter.
Yeah, you didn't explain. You just said you made a video and it sounded
I
weird.
like to do everything except for the point.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so some Street Fighter. I've been playing on a Street Fighter, messing around with Ken Masters, old Russian, the man who protects the Russian skies.
Russia,
Zangief,
Russia,
baby.
baby.
Everyone's getting scoops. Baskin Robbins. So that was fun. And spur of the moment, last night I created a Twitch account.
Oh, I like
You
this.
created Twitch?
It's so fast.
Are you going to be streaming?
I streamed last night to 0 people, baby.
Well, fucking sell
Let's go.
yourself.
I don't know how
What's
to
your
do that.
Twitch name?
I'm scared. Do I say it?
Yeah.
But it's not like up. It's just like it just is.
Do you stream on it?
I did for 5 minutes last night.
Okay, so give people your
Am
name.
I gonna get like
People will
assaulted?
follow you. They'll follow you and they'll know when you're streaming.
I'm scared. Okay, it's Deartay, pronounced or spelled Deartay.
Just that? Oh,
I
that's
think
nice.
so.
No numbers?
I don't think so.
Nice. Deartay. Following on which camera? There we go. Following on Twitch.
This is all
Get
new to
notified when
me.
he's streaming, and then he'll hop on there,
don't
and then
know
you'll
how
get
to-
to watch him play some Street Fighter.
And I'll goof around with you, and you guys can tell me how it works.
What's the deal with Twitch?
All right, Grandma.
Yeah, all right. Freaking nerds.
Twitch is basically YouTube, but it's live.
Okay.
You stream on it.
Okay.
You can stream on YouTube as well, but Twitch is the big platform. that
If
we-
this
Got
was
it.
live, it'd be Twitch.
Okay.
Mhm.
Heard.
I was going to ask you something else as well, but I
Hey,
can't
with
remember
it, Big
what
Papa.
it was. Oh, so you have a YouTube channel now, and you said you put a video up. Are you planning on making it a thing with a banner and shit?
Wait a minute. You created your own YouTube?
That right? Yes.
You goddamn right I have.
My
I'm eating
lord.
tacos on there.
Yeah.
Cyrus? What in the world?
It's
is
so
that?
bad. People get out of my lives.
Cyrus,
Leave me alone. I want you to like me, but I don't want you to know me.
Cyrus
Okay?
is going ham on the social media.
Maybe I'll make a new one that it's its own thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a YouTube channel now, apparently.
Could call it. Wait. Street Sighter. CY. Street Sighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it?
Cut.
Yeah.
Mm.
Should we stop recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very, very new, and it just came to me like that.
You're going up in the world.
I think because you're like, we bought the cameras. I was like, cameras, OBS, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
that's
Good
it.
stuff. I heard some interesting news. I find this super fascinating. Cyrus and I are a big fan of a gentleman called Hayao Miyazaki.
I heard about him.
Yes.
Is he Japanese?
No, he's not.
Mm.
He's from Texas.
Yeah.
Hayao Miyazaki famously directed Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke. I could be wrong. Did he direct both those? I think he did, right?
Yeah.
I know his son directed some of them,
Oh,
but he directed a bunch of amazing Studio Ghibli anime films. He's come out of retirement.
oh, again.
How
and
long
yeah.
has he been retired?
Oh, that's a good question.
He
What's
made the plane movie. I don't know. I was like,
No, he made Ponyo by the Sea as well, didn't he? Or Ponyo in the Sea, or whatever the fuck it's called. I think Ponyo was one of his. And
didn't
that was
Ponyo come before that?
What?
Didn't Ponyo come before the plane?
Porco
one?
Rossi?
No, the like World War II plane movie.
I thought that was Porco Rossi.
No, Porco Rossi is the one with the pig in the.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen the plane one.
It's like real people on this.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen it.
The Wind Rises. Oh, nice.
I own that film.
You haven't seen it?
Yes, I have. But I honestly don't remember it.
It's not
Anyway,
very good.
he's come out of retirement maybe after like 10 years, maybe? And he's making a new film called How Do You Live? The
How Do You
incredible thing about this film, they have announced it's going to have no trailer and no marketing material.
It doesn't need it.
So there's going to be no stills, no trailer, no TV, what do they call them?
Commercials?
Commercials. TV spots was the word I was looking for.
Okay.
None of that. It's just going to go straight to theaters, and no one's going to know anything about it.
Okay.
I think that's pretty fucking cool. I love that idea. Imagine if they did that with Fast and Furious 11.
They could too.
They could, of course they could. People
Well,
will
sure.
run to the theater to watch it.
Sure.
Imagine if they did that with fucking, the
Transformers.
next Spider-Man film or Transformers. Just don't do a single trailer.
Just pop
I
up.
love the idea of that. I love it. I love it. Speaking of Spider-Man, did you see the Craven trailer?
Mm-hmm.
It was quite good.
Yeah.
Everyone else has
Yeah.
reacted exactly the same way as
Yeah.
you. I think it looks kind of cool.
I know nothing about Craven, so I don't know.
He can see into the future.
No.
That's so Craven.
Okay.
That was a genuine laugh. That was a genuine laugh. I got from
Okay.
you.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. People are very upset because it looks like
he's strong.
his origin story is all fucked up because basically he just gets lion's blood. and that
Yeah,
makes him
wow.
Right.
strong.
How did
that'll probably kill
how
you.
did he get strong in the how
That's
did
like
he
dick
get
pills.
strong? How did he get strong in the comic?
He had this like serum, I think, some super serum of some kind. But in the trailer, he bites a man's nose off, so I'm all for it. I'll watch the shit out of it.
with Mr. Taylor Johnson?
Who?
Aaron
Oh, I thought you went Aaron.
No,
Said
Aaron
it weirdly.
Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson,
Right.
handsome man,
He is a handsome man.
handsome Brit, married to an old woman.
Yeah?
Oh, his wife
He's-
is like 30 years older than him.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah,
Who is it?
I don't know her name.
But they've been together for like a long time. So
Yeah.
like the thing is, the rumor is that, she like groomed him.
Yikes.
Right.
Yep.
So whether that's true or not, we don't know. We won't speculate.
Who knows? Do you want to get into the movie?
Let's hit it.
All
Mhm.
right. 2018 Shadow, directed by Zhang Yimou, starring Deng Chao, Betty Sun Lee, Ryan Zheng Kai, Wang Du Chang Yun, and Hu Jun. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Action choreography by Ku Huen Chu, a guy I do not know of that well. I'm not familiar with his work. Also, a few tidbits about the film. It never stops raining in the entire film.
Right.
And also, the rain, all real rain. They only filmed on days when it was raining. None of that's fake.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's all real rain. It won Best Director, Best Visual Effects, Best Art Direction, Best Makeup and Costume Design at the Golden Horse Awards, which are Taiwanese Oscars, basically.
Okay.
And oh wait, I am wrong. So the action choreographer to this film, Ku Huang Chu, was also the action choreographer for Tiger Cage 3, the Yuen Wu Ping film, the Jet Li film Hitman, 14 Blades, the Donnie Yen film, and surprisingly, he worked with Donnie Yen and Kenji Tanigaki on Raging Fire, which we did for this podcast. The Donnie Yen, did we do that for this podcast? We did, didn't we?
We didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Yes,
Raging
we did.
Fire.
Yes, we did.
The Donnie Yen one.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I get confused. So let's get some opinions about the film. Who wants to go?
Okay.
You always look at
I'll
something.
go.
You get.
I'll
Do you know
go.
what? I'm interested. I had some people message me on Instagram
Hmm.
and guess what your opinions would be on this film, and I'm going to tell you whether they were right or wrong after you give me your opinion.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm going first.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. So Shadow is a beautiful film.
Nice.
It's very, very good. I thought it was
Nice.
very good. So now, granted, in the beginning, I
Don't
was
give
a
too much
little,
away.
confused.
Yep.
I was a little confused. But no, it's very good, very well done. Especially, and we had this conversation afterwards. The end, everything, the setup, because the film is nothing but a setup, and then the culmination at the end, and it wraps everything up and explains everything, and it was beautifully shot, and it was fantastic. So
We got
yes.
a fantastic from Devon.
I very much liked it.
That is big.
I very much liked it. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a slow burn.
It is a slow burn.
It's a
Yes.
slow burn.
Cyrus, what do you think?
This guy right here.
Okay.
You want me to?
No, wrong one.
There we go.
How you doing? How's it going?
Do you want me to lean out so it's just you?
Yeah. I watched the movie Shadow.
You did watch The Shadow.
Yeah.
Not the Alec Baldwin superhero film, The Shadow.
No, not that one.
Okay.
This movie was an hour and 55 minutes long.
It was.
Yeah. And it came out in 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
Did I
So
get
you
it
can
wrong?
suck right on that one.
Oh my god, did I get it wrong?
Yeah. And the star of it was Steven Seagal. Okay? You mispronounced his name so many times.
Got you.
It's 2018.
And it wasn't Raging Fire. Okay? It was
Wait, what's
Bulletproof
happening?
Monk.
What's happening now? Oh, I've never seen Bulletproof Monk.
Just little bits for me.
Shadow 2018.
2018.
Okay.
I said 19.
Yes, you did. It's 2018. I'm telling you.
So I watched Shadow. And it is a slow burn.
Yes, it is.
Indeed.
It started, I went, okay, great, another one of these, 2 hours, I'm tired. And it kept going, and I went, interesting. And it kept going. And I got less tired, and I got more interested, and I stopped looking at my watch as much, and I was getting more into it, and this is a good movie, man.
Yeah,
What?
buddy! That's what I'm talking about.
It's a good movie.
Interestingly,
Oh my lord.
I thought this film was fucking garbage.
You did?
No, it's fucking incredible. It's really fucking good.
Yep.
I'm on board with Devin's opinion and your opinion. It's slow to build, but it has a beautiful payoff.
Yep.
The payoff of this film is fucking magical.
Yep.
And I think it's such a cleverly made film in that it doesn't fuck around, it throws you in. It just goes, hey, this is happening. And the film starts and you go, what's happening now?
Right.
I don't like that.
That was my problem.
Yeah.
That was my
I knew
problem.
from the get-go that you were confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my whole life is what's happening.
Yeah.
I want someone to hold my hand and say, everything's fine. This is what's
Right.
happening.
But the good thing is,
There's 2 of them.
the director goes, don't worry about it. I'm going to explain it all later.
They're like, wait an hour and a half.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So they kind of chill with it, and they just the director is just like, you in capable hands. I got you.
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry.
So we can go ahead and dive into the film. I have a whole bunch of notes.
Yeah, I got
but
some notes too.
I have
Yep.
an interesting question right off the boat. Right off the boat?
Right off the boat.
Fresh off the
Fresh
boat.
off the
I
boat.
don't know what I'm talking about. Right off the bat, I have an interesting question, or at least what I think is an interesting question.
Okay.
Would Shadow be as good if it didn't look the way it does?
No.
If it was a bog standard wuxia film that just had an average color palette, let's say good cinematography, but an average color palette, would it be as good?
No.
Or does the artistic aesthetic of this film add something extra?
Absolutely.
Agreed.
I think so.
Agreed. I
Totally.
don't think this film would be nearly as good without the aesthetic.
No.
And isn't it crazy that this film isn't shot in black and white?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
funny.
in black and white. It's just everything is painted black and white.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Obviously, Zhang Yimou did the complete opposite of Hero. In Hero, he uses a lot of color, and each story in Hero is basically a different color.
Yeah.
And in this, he uses 0 color.
Yep.
Apart from blood, I think. Is that the only color we get?
I
I mean,
think so.
faces. All right, we get some faces, but that's
Sure.
that pale. But I think blood, right, is the only color.
I think so.
Oh, and the lamps are on orange. They burn orange. But otherwise, we just get black and white or shades of grey as well.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, I just think it's such a wonderfully stylish film that I don't often do this, but I actually for once paid attention to the costumes.
I kind of was in that too.
They were like tie-dye, but
Yeah.
grey, white, and black. It was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
That's okay. Here.
You got to peek behind the curtain, everyone, of what we do when we're on camera and drop our phones and shit like that. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it. Firstly, right off the bat, I was confused.
Yep.
I was confused.
That was
Reason being,
that was the first word in my notes. Confused.
well, reason being, so we get introduced to the king. That's the first thing we get. The king is behind a screen. I thought he was with.
That's not the first shot though.
Oh, the first shot.
Because the title card and it talks about the story starts with the wife, and you see the wife and she's all upset and at this door, and then it cuts to the king, and I was just like, wait,
This film
what's
starts.
happening? What's happening with the wife?
It starts with the final shot of the film.
Yes,
That
but
is
of course
confusing.
you don't know that.
Completely unnecessary. Yeah.
Right.
But the king is behind this screen, and he's giggling and tittering with some girls, and I'm just like, oh, he's fooling around. He's having some lady time. They're his sisters, right? In the opening scene, he's laughing and giggling. He's playing a game with his sisters, or behind the screen is he having?
I think he's canoodling.
I think he's canoodling. as
Really?
well.
That confused me because we never see the girls that he's with, and then immediately they show his sisters behind the screen.
No, that princess wouldn't take any of that.
She wouldn't. She didn't seem like the giggling type, eh?
No.
She seems like the
Okay.
stabbing type.
Yeah. So
Indeed.
okay, so
Foreshadowing.
we get shadowing.
Foreshadow.
Shadow. But nice. Yeah, at the start we get the king. We're introduced to him. He's having a bit of a canoodle session behind
Right.
some a screen, and we are introduced. Like I said earlier, we are thrown right into it. We get introduced to a commander who wanders in and basically says, "Hey, I've started a war."
Yeah.
Um,
He basically said, "Hey, stop being a bitch."
Oh, we should explain what the opening card says. So there's this city, and the city is currently taken over by a particular family who are called the Yangs. The city is called Zheng. And there is another city owned by a king who is the Pei city, or Pei family, sorry. And the Peis are currently in alignment with the Yangs, and they don't want to cause any trouble. They're like, hey, you fucking deal with Zheng. We're all good. We're going to chill back here. No problem. But the commander from Pei went over to Yang and said, I want to challenge your fiercest warrior, and if I win, we get back the city. We get back Zheng.
That's right.
So, but the king of Pei did not want that to happen.
No.
So when the commander comes in and goes, hey, dog, I just went over there and challenged them, the king is a little bit upset.
Just a little miffed. He's like,
Not
what are you
too
talking
happy.
about? We have this alliance. We have this peace.
Yep.
He's like, I am really, really upset. Can you play some music for me right now?
That's exactly what he does.
That's what he says.
Can you and your wife play some music?
Yes. But,
What are those instruments called again?
Zither, baby.
Thank you.
Come zither.
Come
Um,
zither.
Hither zither.
yes. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here because I like the fact that he goes, I just went over there and I challenged their strongest warrior, their commander, to a fight, and if I win, we're going to get back the city. And the king goes, what are your chances of winning? He goes, yeah, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10 tops.
3 out of 10 tops. He's like, yeah.
Right?
He's like, why did you challenge them? You're going to lose. What the fuck is going on? But
then what did he say? Like, what's done is done.
the commander talks some shit.
Some
He's
big old
he's
shit
like,
to the king.
the city under your reign is fucking destroyed. You're not going to make it.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
inevitable. Yeah. I thought that was really, really cool. And I thought it was a nice reveal that essentially the commander is the king's brother-in-law. Right? He's married to his sister.
All right.
Right.
I forgot about that.
Wait,
Devin, why'd you look confused?
I am. Wait,
The
what do you mean?
commander is married to the king's sister.
The madam,
his
the madam is the sister as well.
Madam is his sister as well?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the wrong woman.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I'm wrong.
His sister is the
Uh,
younger girl.
Time mark down. I'm going to edit this. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Not over here.
The younger girl is
Is his
his sister.
sister.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
was completely wrong.
Yeah. So I think I don't know I guess she hangs around the castle because she's the commander's wife, but she also
Yes.
some sort of like fortune teller. Because
that is fine,
that
fine,
bit,
really.
right.
I'm
So
sure
it
there's
doesn't
meaning
matter.
to that bit, but
Right,
it's kind
okay.
of like,
It's
all
like
right.
water and
Okay.
being feminine and like
Okay.
the absence of force will be your guiding light.
And so this film is actually steeped in metaphor, by the way. There's a lot going on in
Lordy.
this film beneath the surface. And I love the fact that, as Cyrus mentioned a minute ago, the king makes the commander and his wife play the zither together. And
Apparently they're known for their duets.
yes, which is, it's them having sex, right? He's basically forcing them to have sex in front of him. That's what it is. When they play the zither together, it is intimate, it is tender. They are doing a duet that people don't often see. It's basically him forcing them to have sex in front of him. That's what I got.
I didn't get that at all.
Oh, I got the zither playing as a metaphor for making love, because later on when they play together, like away from prying eyes, she
That looked
goes
like a
over.
fight.
She goes over and tunes his zither. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's
that
not
was the
quite
fake
sex.
That was with the fake one, not the real one. Or does it matter?
She,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
because she wants to tune the fake ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the king is making them play zither together because he's like belittling them. He's
I-
like, "This is your intimacy. Let me see it. Let me see." Because he's shitting on them.
I think intimacy is more fair than
Okay, intimacy,
getting
sex.
down and dirty.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Intimacy. It's their form of intimacy, and he's just basically going,
Oh.
you show me your intimacy. I'm gonna look at it and like disgrace you by having you do that in front of me. Because later on when they're playing, there's definitely
Okay,
communication.
okay. I didn't pick up on that.
So the aggression later on,
with the real
The real-
husband.
that shows they no longer have the intimacy.
Okay.
That it's brutal, it's broken, it's a mess.
Okay.
That's what I got anyway.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Right? That's basically what I assumed anyway. But the commander does not play his Zephyr
No,
for good reason.
for
In
good
fact,
reason.
He makes an excuse. He goes, "I will not play my Zephyr, and I will cut my hair instead."
Yeah.
So he cuts his hair.
Why did he not play that instrument?
Well, they explained he can't play it.
Hmm.
Oh, I get you. You're all right,
Oh,
sorry.
the reason that they gave
Sorry.
at the time.
Cyrus was feeding me then.
I'm dumb.
and
But I'm not that dumb.
Yep. Okay,
Why can't he play that instrument, Sean?
I'll tell you why, Cyrus.
Yeah.
Because he ain't the real commander.
Holy shit! Is
Yeah.
there someone like out there that looks like him or something?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh man!
Yeah.
It's not only the commander, the fake commander. He's a shadow of the real commander.
That's right.
Oh my gosh!
So we get a little peek of the commander going into this secret passageway.
Would you say that he'll always remain a shadow as long as his former self remains?
Or other self.
Other self?
There's a lot of stuff going on with shadows in this film.
Yeah.
Let's just say he starts the film as the shadow. He ends the film with the real commander being the shadow.
Yeah.
So we should explain. A shadow is we will explain. So he goes back into this secret
Right.
passageway.
In the commander's house. Yeah.
King's
There's
house.
like. No, it's the commander's house.
Wait, I thought he was at the back of the king's house.
No, he's at his own
No, he's
crib.
at his own house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because he goes to his own place because he's a commoner. He's still
Oh
in
my
his
god.
own place.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking realize that. I
Yeah,
thought.
Plus,
that's-
if he was in the king's
It's
house, he
even-
has his little
yeah.
special.
That was the commander's
I'm an
house.
idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. All right, at the back of the commander's house, you get a secret passageway, and back there,
To Narnia.
we actually find that there is a person that looks very much like the commander.
But not
Um,
quite as polished.
Yes.
Just the dirty old man
Can
version.
you believe that that's the same actor?
No.
No, dude.
Not at
He
all.
I would have
should
looked
won
it up.
all the awards.
Yeah. Not at all.
He is absolutely unbelievable. Not only is he a different person and sounds different, his face literally looks different.
Yep.
His body is completely different as well.
Unbelievable. That guy is. I don't know much of what he's done, but he is incredible in it.
Absolutely.
Blew me away. And we go back to the secret lair, and he is basically fucking up the fake commander's chest with a blade
Right.
because, and this is where it gets a little complicated
Yes.
because we don't really understand it right off the bat. The real commander had a duel with the guy,
With
the
the Yang.
Yang guy
Right.
from the Zheng city,
Right.
and he was injured by his blade,
Right.
and that's why he's all fucked up, and that's why he needs someone to now
Right.
pretend to be him.
Basically, it's
Yeah.
like that blow, that injury has caused basically like a slow death. It's deteriorated his health.
Yeah.
And it's killing him
Yeah.
just
He
slowly.
says towards the end, it made me age quicker,
Yeah.
and he looks older.
Right.
Yeah, it's really, really good, really, really good. And so he's basically his uncle kidnapped a young boy that looked a lot like him when he was young.
Why do you do that?
The uncle, because he
I knew you were gonna fuck around.
yeah, I was gonna
F
say.
around. Sorry,
I remember.
we're on YouTube now. We gotta watch our language.
No, I think it's only in the first. few
Punk ass
seconds.
motherfucker. Okay.
I think it's the first few
I think
seconds.
I
Okay.
think I remember
Shit.
that story.
I gotcha.
On why?
Go on.
Do you
Oh,
you
Cyrus
remember
was on?
too? Okay. So, when the real commander, when he was young, his father was killed in court, and so his father was like to protect his nephew, to protect
Yes.
the
He was
son,
poisoned.
right? To protect the son, he was just like, okay, you're in this position now where your life could be in danger. So he found this boy who looked like him,
Doppelganger.
and right, a doppelganger. So if he ever needed to, the nephew, so the commander needed to protect himself, he would have this doppelganger.
Yep. And of course, now he's still his doppelganger, and now he's taking his place as
'Cause
commander.
that's all he's ever known.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then
He's never had a real
actual-
identity.
the actual commander aims to kind of like topple the king, and further down the line, essentially become the king.
Right.
Usurp. Are you an usurp or a
Usurper.
usurp man?
I'm a usurp.
I like usurp a lot better.
Yeah,
Usurp.
I'm a usurp guy.
You slurp. Oh yeah, people don't like that either. Continue.
no audible drink noises, edible noises, eating noises, none of that. None of that. Not on YouTube. So yeah, I was a little confused off the bat.
Hey,
little
tangent
bit.
real quick.
Yeah.
5-second tangent.
Yeah.
We read all those YouTube comments.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
I most certainly did not read all of them.
I read all of them many times. Some guy said I look like Superman. You see that shit?
Really?
Read that one.
Brandon Roth, whoever that is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I saw
Don't
that
come out-
comment.
Goddamn right, baby.
Don't come out and say Superman.
Well, what do you know him for? Hell yeah, I look like
I know
Superman.
him for the vegetarian or
um,
the vegan from Scott.
Right,
some
Scott
guy.
Pilgrim, yeah.
Handsome man.
Yeah, he is a handsome man.
He's a handsome man.
That's right.
Handsome man. Yeah, thank you everyone.
Yes,
for your
I
YouTube.
love the comments. And based on the comments, we didn't do half bad. I'd say so.
I'd say so.
No, you're setting us up there.
You think so?
I'm not saying anything.
We suck. We stink.
Yeah.
I am not a handsome man. No one likes me.
Well,
No.
we'll see what the comments are. This is
Up
us.
from here.
This is us all on our own by
It's
ourselves.
YouTube. YouTube is a
Well, sure.
cesspool, and you can get any
Well,
old shite.
everyone. There's
All right.
there's plenty of people.
Someone on
who will
Twitter
hate.
once said I look like Nick Frost.
Oh, I like Nick Frost.
Yes, but he's not the most handsome guy in the world, is he?
I think
He's a
he can
good-looking
be a
man.
handsome man.
They say I look like Nick Frost from Into the Badlands, where he's got the beard.
I mean, the beard, yeah. There's reddish in your beard, and yeah, so that I can understand.
Didn't care for that. Okay.
I mean, there's.
Oh, we didn't mention Patreon. Should we do that now or
should we do
later?
that now? Maybe we should do it later because
Well, yeah, we're
still talking
interrupting
Yeah.
the flow.
Yes,
Shouldn't be doing that.
we'll do patrons. We love you. We're gonna do a shout out
love
to you
you.
later, as usual,
It's coming.
Join us.
as always.
It's coming. It's coming. So I'm gonna have to go through my notes step by step because there's so much shit that goes on in this film.
There is.
I love the bit where he's talking about how he's scared of the darkness. And he talks about how his mother's blind and that
Yeah.
he fears the darkness
Yes.
and he fears the lack of light. But guess what? He's in the darkness.
He is.
He's the shadow.
He is.
He is the darkness, and there is a lack of light because there's no way out. So it's a very good metaphor how he's scared of the dark, but he is the dark. He is the shadow.
He's the darkness. He is the night.
He was born in the dark.
He was molded by it.
Yeah, yeah, whatever it
I
is.
didn't know what the light was until it was blinding.
I was born. That's right.
Can you imagine me doing
Fire
Bane?
rises.
Can you imagine me doing Bane with my actual voice, my
That'd be
regular voice?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Theatricality and deception. Powerful tools to the uninitiated, huh, Batman? He's like, I don't know what to do.
Perhaps you're wondering why I was shooting man thrown in from the plane.
Do you feel in charge? That's his other
I
line.
know all of Bane's lines. He goes, yeah.
Very
That's a
nice.
good one, huh? I
Yeah.
think that was ad-lib, too.
That movie you've seen was apparently
Yeah.
plenty of
Hell
times
yeah.
I haven't seen that film
in a while.
in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen that film many times either. Dark Knight or The Dark Knight Rises. I think I've seen both of them, maybe 3 times each.
I saw the Dark Knight more, but Dark Knight Rises.
I don't think I've seen
Maybe
either. I've seen
3
Batman
times?
Begins more than either of them.
Oh yeah, no.
I'll tell you what, Batman Begins better than Dark Knight Rises.
Negative.
Mm-hmm. You're wrong. Batman
What
Begins.
did you just say?
You heard me.
I'm offended.
I'll
And you know what I'll do about it?
fucking-
Nothing.
I'll
I respect your
I'll-
opinion.
wait, I've got a joke.
Oh, it's like, okay.
I don't want to say it now.
Is it mean?
I'll
How mean is it?
I'll Batman begin to whoop your ass.
All right, that's pretty good. I'll
Okay,
take it.
no,
Hey, man,
All right.
shake my hand. We're friends.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Do you know what? I was in a meeting the other day. Oh, I shouldn't say this.
At TGI Fridays.
Yeah, I was at a meeting in work, and
It was about the menu and
I'm just gonna throw this out. I was on a Zoom call with one of my team members. Keep in mind, I'm the manager. And he jokingly, it was jokingly, but he said it. He called me a piece of shit.
Really?
no, he didn't. Not verbatim.
The words "piece of shit" came out of his mouth.
Was I on the meeting?
No, it was
Oh.
just me and this person.
Oh.
And he was kind of joking.
I don't
Well,
like that.
I tell you
Was
what
it me?
happened. No, it wasn't you. If it was you, I
We
wouldn't
got
say it.
jokes.
Sorry. What I did is I
I
said,
don't like
"Hey,
that.
have you got any feedback for me as a manager?" That's what I said. We're in a nice meeting. Do you have any feedback for me? And he goes, "Yeah, you're a piece of shit." Jokingly. You can't say
Hmm.
that.
You're not on
I
that
like
level with him? Like, we're cool, man?
I mean, I guess, but it took
Still,
me by
though.
surprise.
Still though, I don't like that.
Yeah. I mean, even if you're joking,
Even if you're joking, I wouldn't. Yeah, I can joke around with my coworker. I can
Yeah.
joke around with my immediate supervisor, but I don't think. But I wouldn't do that.
yeah, I was
I
surprised.
wouldn't do that to you in front of
I
anybody.
don't think you would. No. Oh, you do it behind closed doors. But
Yeah, well,
it was
yeah.
just me and this person. But I was taken back, taken aback. Whatever the phrase
What did
is.
you say?
I said you're fired.
That's right.
I said pack your fucking desk. I know you're home. I know you're working from home. But pack your fucking desk. Get out of your house. And then yeah. No, I laughed it off. I was just like, oh yeah, okay, but really, what do you have to say to me? And yeah, it was strange. It was strange.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah, I cried. Where were we?
That the fake commander is the shadow.
Yes.
And how he was afraid of the darkness. He is the darkness.
A lot of Bane impersonations. Oh yeah, right. So the king in this film is a dickhead.
Yeah.
He's a dickhead to everyone, and what he does is he strips the fake commander of his role.
Right.
He makes sure that he's not a commander anymore, and he strips him of his role and takes
and
all
he
his
tries to get out of that duel. He tries to get out of that duel that the commander by offering up his sister to the Yangs to his son in marriage.
Yeah. And
that doesn't go well.
No, it doesn't.
It comes back, and good lord,
we'll get to that in a second. But he strips the commander of his role and says, "Look, I'm not having this. Fuck off." And there's a whole bunch. I'm not even going to go into it, but there's a whole bunch of shit about his wound, which doesn't really. We won't bother talking about that much. Well, I guess we should. It's so confusing. The king sees the wound and goes, "It's fresh. Something weird is going on." He goes, "It's fresh because I cut myself to remind me of when I lost to Yang." And then the real commander goes, "The king wasn't really testing you. He doesn't know the freshness of the wound."
Right. Yeah. That was confusing.
It was
to me.
kind of by the by.
And,
it didn't really need to be talked about.
And didn't seem necessary.
Yeah. So he gets stripped of his role, and then we get another guy who stands up to the king and is just like,
he's just like some sort of general, or was because
he was a general.
Okay,
he is a general.
I felt like at one point that guy was being referred to as a commander as well.
Yeah, he was.
And I was just like, how many commanders are there? And then because they're not referred to by names, it's like the commander this and the commander that, and I'm just like, who are you talking about?
There is something wrong with some of the subtitles. I have a problem with the big subtitle later on.
Okay.
Which confused the hell out of me, but I'll bring it up in a second. So this general, stands up to the king and goes, "Hell no, you're an idiot. We should be fucking going to war with the Yangs.
Right.
Let's do this. Let's attack them. Come on, dog. Let's fucking get strapped."
That's right. Yeah.
And then the king goes, "Well, you're an idiot because I'm going to fucking strip you of your rank."
Yep.
Then the general does the single most badass thing I've ever seen in my life. The king picks up a bow and arrow and goes, "I'm going to shoot the shit out of you." The general stands there and goes, "Go on."
Yep.
Doesn't move. Even after he
Doesn't
pulled the bow and fired it,
doesn't
the general doesn't
move
move.
a muscle.
And then to rub salt in the wound, he picks up the arrow that missed and stabs it into himself.
Yep.
He goes, "See, I can do a fucking better job than you can." It was so fucking cool. I loved it. I love that. I love that character. The general was awesome.
Yeah, he's
He
cool.
was great.
So the general fucks off, and then this is where the subtitle came up, and I got a bit confused. So the general meets up with the commander in this bamboo forest, and the fake commander, the fake commander goes, "We're getting ready. We're getting ready to infiltrate Zheng and take it back off the Yangs." He says, "I have an army," and I quote,
Yes.
"of death row inmates."
Yep.
None of them are in prison. How can they be an army?
So that was okay. So this confused me. This confused me because I was like, okay, because he was like, just outside of the forest, I have an army of death row inmates and they need a leader. So then I was just like, how are you, if they're death row inmates, how are you getting them out of prison? And then here's how he described them. Where's my note? Hold on.
He's the commander, baby.
He described
I
them
can solve this
as
in one line. I can solve this by saying
he described them as basically he was just like they're not so bad. He was like they're gentle and eccentric. I was like, if they're death row inmates, how are they gentle and
I
eccentric?
got a fix for
And
it.
then I was just like, how are you going to get them out of prison to be a part of this army?
What the subtitle meant to say is, I have a bunch of ex-convicts.
Okay.
That's what it meant. I'm pretty sure that's what it meant.
Can I have another question
Yeah.
about those. They look like were they a lot of, were they just, what's an appropriate way to ask
Oh,
this
dear.
question?
I'm scared of where this is going.
YouTube.
Was it just a healthy mix of men and women?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you think there were some trans people?
No, I just thought it looked like there were just mostly women.
No,
There are a lot of women in there.
There were a lot of women. There were some effeminate looking men too.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason Momoa's in there.
Like, okay. Because I was looking at them and I was just like, they all look like women.
No, there was definitely some men in there.
Well, yeah, like later on, when they were in the fighting, I was like, okay, fine. But initially, I thought they looked like women.
Okay.
But anyway, but yeah, all right, that makes more sense then.
Yeah,
Ex-convicts.
I think he meant ex-cons.
Because I was just like, how the fuck is he gonna? I mean, like, he's not even the commander anymore, so he has no power. How is he gonna break these motherfuckers out of prison?
Well, then comes the other issue with the film.
Right.
If the fake commander, has lost his role, why would the Yang general agree to still fight him? There's no point.
Because he's a gentleman and he's a warrior.
That's it, right? If
Right.
you are issued a challenge, you go, I ain't backing down.
And also because he has no doubt that he'll whoop his ass.
That's true. That Yang general, he had a lot of confidence. Or
He most
also,
certainly
by the
did.
way, he's smooth as hell.
Yes.
That dude's smooth as hell.
Yes.
And he has a very cool weapon. He has a Guandao. Yeah, Guandao, I believe they're called. Which is a long pole with like a halberd, I suppose, similar to a halberd. A long pole with a blade on the end. In the subtitles, they just refer to it as a saber, which
Yes.
I didn't care for.
No?
No, saber just in my head is just a sword.
Hmm.
But whatever.
And our boys had the most powerful weapon of all.
We're gonna get to that.
All right.
We're gonna
So
get to that.
we get I'm gonna get to it now. We get a flash to the secret lair, and the real commander is teaching the fake commander how to fight.
Right.
And he's teaching him how to fight the saber of the Yang family. And go on, Cyrus. What is the fake commander using?
The fake commander is using the most effective weapon ever. Mary Poppins had one.
The most deadly weapon.
Yeah. The Penguin had one.
Iron Monkey had one.
An
Wang Hong uses one in Once Upon a Time in China.
umbrella, man.
An umbrella.
An umbrella to beat a man with a spear.
Right.
And he is not doing well against the real
No,
general.
fake commander
He
is not.
He is a bit sloppy. And his missus steps in and goes, I think I know how to beat him. She goes, I'm going to use my feminine ways to beat him.
You got to yin it
Feminine
up
movements.
to fight the Yang. Oh, I didn't make that connection.
What?
Damn, dude.
Are you being serious?
I'm being serious. Can you smell it? They're the Yangs. Fuck.
Are you?
I'm not even joking.
serious?
I'm
Did
not even
you
joking.
also notice the other yin yang thing?
Were they Chinese by any chance? Were these people really Chinese?
They may have been.
Okay,
Might
I didn't
have
recognize whatever language they were speaking.
Did you also
it.
notice the other yin yang thing, which is the fake general and his wife are always in white, and the real general is always in black.
Mhm.
The fake general and the missus, they are together. They are the same. They are cut from the same cloth. They are white.
Mm.
And the real general is opposite of them. He is not part of their, he's the outcaster because they love each other. Although at the end, I got a bit confused. I'm going to get to that in a minute. The woman steps up. She pulls out some feminine moves. While we're here, let's talk about the fight choreography a little bit.
Okay.
How do you feel about the action in this film?
What little
What
there
action?
is. It
There's
looked
plenty
great.
of action in
You
this film.
think?
Yeah,
There's like one fight,
and then you get,
and then he gets jumped.
There's some training and
You get enough when there's the invasion. You get a few fights.
sure.
All right.
But it was good. No, it was great, especially so the
When the assassins attack him at the end.
That was actually good.
when the
So
when
You
the
got
assassins attacked him,
Kicked through the
sure.
wall or
When
whatever.
there's fake commander and the Yang general, those two when they're on the
platform.
platform. Thank you. Yeah.
Are you gonna go? That had a yin yang on it.
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna say if this is a rap group, it would be the Yin Yang Twins.
okay, nice,
Okay.
nice.
Buttons.
Yeah, yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah, I appreciated the fight choreography in this film for really two reasons, or one reason, I suppose. That is, surprisingly, the fight choreography is very grounded.
Yes.
But every now and again, they'd pop out a little waifu.
You said wire fu somewhere sometime, and that's been in my brain swimming around.
Waifu?
I saw one guy, the Prince, do a wire fu thing out the Yin, and I went, "Oh, that's like the first time I saw it in this movie."
Yeah. Yep.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
No, not at
Not
all.
a lot. It's mostly grounded, which I really appreciate. Though there are some fucking cool as shit moves. In one bit, the Yang general gets his sabers Guandao knocked out of his hand, and he kind of runs and he catches it as it's like leaving him.
Yeah.
So
And the water comes off of it.
oh yeah. I mean the water.
Well, yeah,
that's
that whole
beautiful.
platform bit was great.
Yeah, the platform fight's great, and when he rolls across the platform and gets splinters in his back,
Ugh.
that was a bit
I
painful.
audibly was just
You
like,
did.
"Ay."
You
It
made a
looked like an
noise.
accident almost.
Oh yeah, what in the film? And they just left it in?
Looked like it, kind of.
It could be. I really like that. I think we're probably jumping the gun a little bit,
a little
right?
bit.
I'm going through my
see.
notes.
We got the commander in his little
So
hovel.
after recruiting the ex felons, and then
They got me for a bit. Because I was thinking in my head, if the commander loses the duel, no, if the fake commander, wins the duel, it doesn't matter. Because he can't get the city because he's no longer a commander. So even if he wins, the Yang general isn't going to give in the city because he's a commoner now. And then I went, oh, it's just a distraction. That's all it is.
I don't think
Yep.
it was even for the city in the beginning. I think he's just like, hey, fuck you, man. This
Oh,
isn't
okay.
cool.
Okay.
Because he's a commander. He can't
Yeah.
start a war.
Yeah, maybe. You might be right there. But of course, later on, it's just like, oh, it's just purely a distraction.
Trojan horse,
Right.
baby!
That's it. Exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Trojan horse, 100%. Great shout. And yeah, we get a pretty cool bit that I really appreciated. Where the fake commander doesn't sleep with his fake wife. She sleeps on her own, and he goes and lies elsewhere.
Right.
But then we get a bit where it's the day before the duel. She pretty much knows that he's going to die.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm going to ask you this question, and one of you can answer it because I have my opinion, and I wonder if you fall in line with me.
Okay.
She walks over to him. He's in the fetal position, crying.
Yeah.
Why?
Why is he crying?
I think leading up until then, I think he is starting to struggle with his role of being a shadow. And I think at that point he knows that he's going to die tomorrow. He knows that he is in love with this woman and he's never going to see her again. And I think he's just kind of overcome with emotions, overcome with sadness, and overcome with just pain in general.
I think you
So
nailed it.
I think that was just he was in pain.
I think so. He isn't the commander.
No.
That's the point. He isn't. He's not this like rock hard, just like staunch, all about battle, all about winning, all about honor guy. He's a fake commander, and at this time we actually see him in a very fragile way, in which I think at that point he's fearing death. He's like, I don't want to die. And he actually explains a little bit more about that later on, I think. There's a great bit towards the end. And I think, yeah, he fears death.
I have an idea or a thought. I thought He just basically expressed his love for her right there for the first time.
Got nothing out of it.
Mm.
He didn't get nothing out of it.
Well,
What?
you definitely got something out of it.
He sure did. Whoop.
Some titties in his face.
That's right. But shoot, what was I gonna say?
Sorry, I distracted you with titties.
Yeah, I'm easily distracted.
By titties?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Nope,
something.
You've gone.
It's gone.
So she finds him in the fetal position crying, and she kind of holds him and nestles him to her bosom.
Yeah.
That kind of
Escalate.
escalates.
Got it.
Go on.
He has become his own man, and he's not the shadow anymore.
Nice.
He
There you go.
expresses himself. He goes, I think there's something here. And he goes, I'm going to die tomorrow. And I'm my own man. I'm not the shadow who's dying.
Yeah.
I'm crying as myself.
And it's that point, in my opinion, where he becomes the yin and the real commander becomes the shadow.
Mm.
I think at that point, when they make love
And he's watching.
and he's watching, I think he is officially the shadow now.
Yeah.
And he's no longer.
He's the shadow in this
Yes.
situation.
Oh,
He's-
that's
exactly.
good.
He's the one
Yeah.
looking in.
I think it turns at that point.
I think the beginning of the turn is when he meets with the general. And he's like, I'm going to be the king and you can be the commander. And the general's like, fuck, man, you're nuts.
Yep.
You're the shadow, bitch.
Yep. That's it. I think it's finally revealed. Though I do have a question. The madam, is she in on it?
Is she in on what?
Okay, I'm going to fast forward to the end.
Yeah.
At the end, why is the final shot her panicking at the door?
Oh, wait.
Did I miss something?
I think there's a whole lot to unpack there, but
we'll jump to that in a
let's
minute.
jump to that because I don't know about you guys, but yeah, at that scene after everything before that,
Cyrus just looked at me like I'm the dumbest man on earth.
Yeah.
I
Am
have
No, because I'm here. But I think you might be a little dumb on that one. The end? Why does she look like that?
Yeah.
We'll get there, baby boy. I'll tell you.
Let's
This movie's Shadow.
But she could just,
Shadow 2019.
She could just go away with him and live a life with him.
She is. There. He will be king. But she's not going to say anything about what happened because that's the real commander.
So that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
Oh,
All along,
I
was
have
she on the real commander's side and didn't really love the fake commander?
Not all
Wait a minute. I'm taking something completely different out of that very last scene with her. Because she doesn't look happy. She doesn't look excited. She looks stricken.
That's my question.
And then
Right.
and then slowly she comes to terms with it. She goes,
Oh, I didn't see that.
she's like, I like this guy.
Oh no,
Oh,
I didn't see that at all.
You
When
didn't see
she's-
that?
The last scene when she's at the
where
door,
she's at the door.
she's terrified.
Yeah,
She
she was
looks
about to tell
terrified.
everybody, he just killed the king and my real
Did
commander.
you think before?
And then she was like, wait a second.
Oh,
I
no.
like
I
this
didn't see
guy.
that.
I didn't see that at all.
You didn't see that?
No.
No, she looked stricken literally the entire time until the
You know
very
what?
You have
I
to
get to
open
do
your
it.
third eye
This
right
is the
there.
moment I get to do it,
What?
and I'm so happy.
What?
Mention in the comments what you thought. In the comments down below.
Tell
What
me
did
if
you
I'm
think?
a dumb dummy.
Was she scared? Was she absolutely terrified of what's going on? Or was she, according to Cyrus, finally kind of working out, oh, this could work out for me. This is a good thing.
Yeah, she made sexy times with him. King's gone.
See, but I wondered whether she was in on it with the real commander all
No.
along.
No. I don't think she knew anything about his mom being killed.
Okay.
I don't think she knew anything about real commander attempting to kill fake commander. And also, so here's my
so why
take
was she
on it.
terrified?
Here's my take on it. She saw everything unfold. I think she realizes, like you said, in that moment is when she realizes the change between the both of them. And so not only does she witness this man who's not her husband, who she has kind of fallen in love with, murder her real husband, and she has to deal with the emotions of that. But not only that, but then she witnesses him. He ends up murdering the king. Granted, fake Shadow stabbed the king, but he was still alive.
Oh, yeah.
So-
his death is horrible.
Right.
He-
So
oof.
right. So then, so fake commander ends up killing the king, finishing him off.
Yeah.
And basically is going to now. Everyone's dead. Fake Commander, King, everyone who knows other than her knows this secret. Oh, and the general, but the general's on his side. But anyway, and she sees what he. I feel like now she sees that he's becoming more like fake, real Commander.
Oh, I like that.
And I think she is not happy about it.
I like that.
I think she is.
She's in love with him, but realizes
I
that
think
he's becoming
that
something
he's
else.
becoming something else.
Oh, I like
and I
that.
think she's stricken. She has a lot of emotions between what just happened, seeing her real husband be killed, even though he deserved it. Watching this man that she's developed feelings for change into something else. And I think at that moment at that door, the reason why she's so upset is because she doesn't know what to do. I think in that moment, she's trying to decide, and she has not decided. Does she tell or does she keep it?
Oh, she decided.
I don't.
She's
think
not
so
saying
at all.
shit.
I don't think so.
Snitches get stitches.
Personally, I didn't see it either, but Cyrus saw something.
To me, up until the screen went black, she looks pained. Like she doesn't know what direction or what she should do. She looks upset.
Okay, I agree with that. I think that's great. So the duel happens.
Right.
While the duel,
we jumped ahead.
yeah. Well, we're jumping back now.
Right.
While the duel goes down, the bunch of ex-convicts and the general are invading the town or city of Zheng, and let's talk about how they invade it. How did you feel about the little Mario Kart turtle shells?
So during the duel, Fake Commander unveils the what's it called? What did he call it? The what's their city? Pei Kingdom.
Zheng is the city.
No, the one that they're from.
Yang or Pei.
Pei, right? The Pei is called the Pei umbrella. And so, yeah, the umbrella with the braids.
The general and the commander are both from Pei. You could say they were Pei pals.
I'll be right back.
You're all right.
Okay.
So the Pei umbrella, it looks awesome. I've enjoyed it.
In my notes,
yeah,
I have either Devon and Cyrus are gonna love this or hate this.
Oh, I loved it. So, like when I was looking up this movie and I saw the stills of that bit where they were, and I was just like, huh. In that picture, in that still, where they're all, where they're
in the turtle shells,
in the Pei umbrella turtle.
You couldn't tell they were umbrellas.
I couldn't tell, what was going on or what was happening. But in that one visual, I was like, well, that's fucking cool. So yeah, I like them.
I liked it too.
I thought it was great.
I liked it too.
I would have liked to have seen more with them.
Me too. Yeah. I felt like we didn't.
Me and you, husband.
I felt like we didn't see enough. We didn't see enough of the umbrellas.
No, we didn't.
No.
I would have liked to have seen more of them.
They did something super realistic in that the umbrellas bent and got mangled, out of shape, and I don't think you're too high. I think for the camera.
No, he was good.
Oh, okay. How did you feel about the umbrellas in general, Cyrus?
Good.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the talk.
Yeah. Need more detail.
I liked that you do the not the cock thing, but the cocking thing, and then it fires blades out of it. And then the smart thing is Yin outdoes Yang. The bending of his blade outdoes the rigidity of the other guy's halberd or guando. I think that was interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's the Yin versus Yang again.
Yeah,
I liked it. Flexibility versus rigidity.
Yeah.
And by the way, there are some blood spurts in this film, and they sound incredible.
They sounded crazy.
The sound effects in this film for blood spurts
sounded crazy.
And also, the king gurgles and gargles for about 15 minutes.
Can we talk about the princess?
Yeah,
the king's sister. She.
Oh yeah.
Unbeknownst to everyone, joins in on this fight and was in with the Trojan horse and went into. Please, Cyrus.
Why did she join the fight, Devon?
Because she won. Oh, right. So we didn't mention this. So when the king was trying to kind of end the duel, trying to keep the duel from happening and keep the peace, and when he offered up his sister as a wife to General Yang's son, the son was like, "Nah, I already got someone else lined up to be my wife. She can be my concubine." And sends this kind of as a sign of my I forget what the word they
Sends a
use.
dagger, doesn't he?
He sends a
That's my
dagger.
like
Right.
ode to keep her as a
Right. He sends a
concubine.
dagger. And of course, the princess is just like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like,
Dude.
not cool. This is totally disrespectful. And, her brother was going to go along with this and have her become a concubine. So she's like, nah, not okay. Not going to happen.
I'm not a violent man. Okay, nor do I wish to be.
No.
But if someone said your sister is going to be my concubine, you're going to have a tough time.
Yes.
I'm going to come to you in a different way.
If he comes and says, I'm not going to marry her, but she will be my sex woman.
Yeah. She's going to be my sex woman. I apologize.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
going to come over there respectful first time. I'm going to bring some fruit.
Yep.
We're going to sit down. We're going to have some tea. We're going to discuss. And if I don't like what you say, I'm going to come a second time. And I won't be coming a third time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm rolling up there with my
Second time.
umbrella.
That's right.
Second time you're coming with the business.
Yes.
I'm coming with those fucked up umbrellas with the things poking out the side. The ones that break, that you never throw away for some reason.
Oh, the ones, they get
Got it,
mangled
yeah.
in the wind.
Got
Those are- Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So she joins the fight so she can basically whoop the son's ass.
Yep.
And that's exactly what she ends up
But
doing. But yeah. So they
he
hurt
doesn't make it.
right. So they fight. So the son and the princess, they fight. And he ends up stabbing her. And so as she's bleeding on the ground, she starts talking to him and, kind of reveals who she is, but she's kind of whispering. So he draws close, so he can hear her. And then she whips out that dagger, yanks him right in the throat and kills him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yanks him off.
That's right.
You said yanks him.
I did say
You say
yank.
yanks him in the throat.
I
Do
did
you know
say
what?
yank him in the throat.
I liked it. I liked it. Yeah. In my head, it was YANX.
That sounds, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. I'll
And
go
it's a
with
new
on
word
that.
for stabbing someone.
I'll go along with that.
Yanks.
Yeah. I always like the word gank.
Yeah.
I'm going to gank him
Yank him.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you know that word?
because I listen to a lot of hip hop.
Oh, I know that from video games.
Oh, really?
It's like when you jump somebody.
Yeah, gank him. Yeah.
I love that
I
word.
also like the word to rob someone if you gaffle them.
Okay.
I always
All
like gaffle that fool. I like gaffle. That's a good one. Yeah.
In your neck of the woods, were people ever called gaffers, or is that just from Lord of the Rings?
Oh no, we were called gaffers. Yeah.
When
Like
did
the
they say
town's gaffer?
when you were Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. When did they say gaffer in Lord of the Rings?
Like the gaffer of Hobbiton or whatever.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they
It's
said
like the
it.
mayor?
Remember that at all?
Yeah, if you work on a building site and you have someone who's like top brass on a building site, he's the gaffer.
Boss.
Didn't
Yeah, the
they
boss.
use that
Oh.
in what's the name of that police show that we love?
Oh yeah. In the Line of Duty.
In the Thank you.
Yeah. The chief
line
was
of
the gaffer.
Line of Duty. Yeah. Chief
Line
was
of
the
Duty,
gaffer.
not in
Right,
the
right,
Line
right.
of Duty.
Right.
In the Line of Duty is a
movie.
Van Damme? Stupid.
no. In the Line of Duty is a Donnie Yen
Oh.
film.
Is it? Oh.
Well, there's a whole bunch of them. It's a series, but in the Line of Duty 4 we did for the podcast, that was a Donnie Yen film. Also, I was thinking in the Line of Duty, and I just went, "That's a Clint Eastwood film" in my head. That's in the Line of Fire. That's in the Line of
Oh, my first thought was the Clint Eastwood one.
Yeah, that's in the Line of Fire.
Okay.
I've never seen that film. Do you know what other film I've never seen? Clear Present Danger. I was thinking about that the other day.
Isn't that Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford. I've never seen that film.
Does Harrison Ford like to act? Because
No,
he does not,
he's a
right?
grumpy man. He is a grumpy
He's
man.
been acting for like 40 years.
Yeah, I don't think he cares for it.
You know, he was
Originally,
a carpenter.
Yeah, I was just about to say exactly the same thing. He was a
Yeah,
carpenter.
How do you go from carpenter to big
He's
time
he's
Indiana
an
Jones
older
on
kid
Solo?
now, so I think he's entitled to just be like, I just want to, I like he could, and I feel like this is maybe what's happening with Kevin Costner in Yellowstone. He was like, I enjoy it, but these hours, I'm up there.
Oh
in age.
no,
I can't handle.
I know the reason Costner left.
Oh,
Costner
Troll.
is planning on like a 3-movie Western epic that he's directing. And he was like, "Nah, I ain't got time for Yellowstone. I've wrote and I've written and I want to direct this huge Western epic."
Oh dear.
So he's going back to
Here's my
Westerns.
here's my beef with Kevin Costner. His movies, when he's in control of them, aren't that great.
Hey, Bobo. That's what an
Like,
Iranian says when they're upset.
Like what did I try to watch?
I hope you're not going to
Oh.
say the one that we watched, which was excellent.
Dances with Wolves.
Yeah,
That was fine. But I tried to watch Wyatt Earp.
I've never
It
seen
just
Wyatt Earp.
it's a long slog.
You've upset
I
Cyrus.
tried going.
Here
over
lies
with
Devin. Her last words were, "Dances with
Ah.
Wolves was fine."
Then again, I haven't watched Field of Dreams, but
I've never watched Field of Dreams.
right, but yeah, I've read some like criticisms with him and like with him when he's in charge of movies and
Was he a
that
butt?
they aren't great or not or just his I guess his style of directing maybe is
That's fair.
the problem.
That's fair.
But yeah, I thought Dances with Wolves was fine.
I like Dancing with the Wolves a lot. I thought it was
Oh,
One
wait
of
a
my
minute.
favorite
I
movies.
keep confusing. It was Last of the Mohicans.
great. We
that
didn't
I
get
was-
through Last of the Mohicans. Oh, yes, we did, and
Yes,
that
we
was
did.
excellent
That's
as well.
that's
That was
Daniel.
great as well.
That's Daniel Day. That's right. Oh, if I had to choose, I would choose Dancing with Wolves then.
They
Over
were
those
both
two.
good.
They were both good, but
Last
I
of
would.
the Mohicans
That's right.
drags a little bit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think I would choose Dancing with Wolves over Last of the Mohicans.
Oh,
But yeah,
that's
I
fine,
tried
fellas.
watching Wyatt Earp, and I was just like, this is just dragging on for far too long.
You know, originally, when I first watched it, I didn't care for Tombstone.
Kind of me too.
But we've watched it
Oh, no.
since. Tombstone's great.
I've always
Oh,
liked
dude.
Tombstone.
Oh, Tombstone's
Tombstone
great.
is
Flames.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Every scene
Also,
is great.
Russell Val
there
Kilmer.
is some fine mustaches in that film.
Best I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It's great. Yeah, and fucking Val Kilmer
Val
just
Kilmer
hamming it up.
kills it.
I'll
If
be
you
a
were
Huckleberry.
to cast me, who would I be?
Wait, what?
If you were to cast me in Tombstone, who would I be?
Yeah, probably Val Kilmer.
That's right. That's
Yep.
correct.
Yeah. Probably. What's his name? What's the name of the character?
Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday. Yeah, you'd be
Holliday.
Doc Holliday.
That'd be
You'd be Huck Dolliday. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What illness would I have?
Oh, you'd have consumption.
Okay.
You'd have consumption, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so good.
That's a great film. That's a great film. Some. I'm not a Western boy.
Johnny Ringo.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. I'll be a Huckleberry. Yeah, I'm not a big Western boy, but when Westerns hit, they're great. But I've been watching a bunch of modern Westerns recently. Not a bunch. I've been watching one or two. I like them more than I think. Last time we watched 310 to Yuma, I quite enjoyed that as well.
Very good film.
I was surprised by how much I liked that.
Very good.
Old Henry is beauteous.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it doesn't count. It is a Western technically, but I guess it's not a Western how most people would think of a Western. But Bone Tomahawk, that's really good.
Yeah, I suppose.
Bit shocking, by the way. Warning. Bone Tomahawk is grim.
Yeah, I had to close my eyes.
Yep.
For some
Devin
of
had
it.
to close her eyes on that one.
Is there eye stuff in it?
It's not eye stuff, no.
Is there
It's
face
not-
stuff? There's head
You
stuff.
know what stuff it is? Taint stuff.
Yeah.
No one likes that.
Yeah.
There's a rough taint scene in
When
it.
I realized what was happening, I was just
Yeah.
like, nope. I closed my eyes and
Are-
I asked Sean to just let me know when it was over.
Are we talking about tostones?
No, straight taint.
Man, specific.
Okay, if anyone doesn't want
What's a
Bone
tostone?
Tomahawk spoiled, just fast forward 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So they hold a guy up by his legs.
He's upside down,
Let
basically
me be there.
legs out.
Tomahawk
They're,
on the
they're,
taint.
they're cannibals.
Yeah, in half. They slice him
They
in
s-
half down the middle.
Down the
Yeah,
middle.
They
that's-
start with his taint and they are
And
roughing
start
it up.
hacking.
They are roughing
And
up.
this man is wide awake and feeling
Screaming.
every bit of it.
Screaming.
Yep.
It's fucking grim. But
Yes.
they like cut into his taint
And
and then
then
they tear him
pulling.
and he splits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah. It's grim.
That's why.
It's the roughest scene in the film, but the film is fantastic.
That's why
Why
I
do
told
people-
you.
I know that it sends a message. That's like what torture's supposed to do. People used to do it just because they're like bored and because they had no empathy.
But I mean,
These guys are just splitting him so they can cook him.
yeah, they're cannibals. They're
Yeah.
to
Oh.
them, it's not. They're nothing
you
but
would-
meat.
Although I don't know why they don't kill him first. That's a good point. Just like
Because
hit
I
him in
think
the
it's
head or
just
something.
because they don't care.
Yeah, they are
To
savages.
kill him would be merciful, and they don't care enough there.
Jeez Louise.
Grim film.
So
Good
yeah,
film.
so
Grim film.
now you understand why I.
Crotch stuff. Just come on, guys.
Yeah,
Now
I've
you
seen a
understand
few.
why I closed my eyes and I think I closed my eyes and I think did I cover my ears?
Possibly.
Yeah, because
Did you put your legs up like this?
and I just when I realized what was about to come, I
If
was just
anyone
like, nope.
out there has seen it, just imagine how Devon would feel watching Terrifier, the film Terrifier.
Yeah, I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, if anyone's seen that film, just
It's
imagine.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
There's
No, thank
there's
you.
an insane scene in that that's very similar.
Imagine
Tomahawk.
imagine
No, thank
all of the clothes I'm have on are my skin, and then someone just takes all my clothes off.
No, thank you.
Ouchies!
Wait, no, you're thinking of
this something else?
Oh, your tummy is showing. So
Is it?
Careful.
That's Patreon only. You don't want all that.
Terrifier has exactly the same scene as Bone Tomahawk, but it's a lady
Oh, I'm thinking of Pyramid
and
Head.
it's a hacksaw.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on, please.
Shadow
Energy!
So the umbrella turtle shells. I loved that they have those arrow things, so arrow gloves.
Yeah.
I don't know where they came from, but they were great.
Yeah.
And I love that they just spin into town.
Mhm.
It's great.
It was the
Spin
visual
City.
of it was fantastic.
Yeah, they fuck some people up.
Yeah, I
um,
loved it.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So essentially, our good guy. Well, is he a good guy? The fake commander wins
Right.
the duel.
Right.
The city gets taken over. It gets taken off the Yangs.
And
Is
he
he
goes home.
And
He goes home to see his
he goes home to see his
mother.
blind mother. Surprise, surprise! Not only is she blind, she dead.
She did.
You know she did.
She dead.
Yeah.
She got a blade through the heart.
Right.
And when he gets there, he discovers that 3 assassins are there to kill him.
Yep.
And then we get a very decent scrap.
Can I just say something? So between that fight with the general
Mhm.
and then that moment on the platform, like you said, where he gets kind of stabbed in the back with parts
Imagine
of
if it was the general.
with a
on the general
broken.
That's
car.
exactly why I laughed. Did you hear this?
And that's why I thought you laughed.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, how can I make a joke out of that?
That's so good. I knew he laughed because of that. I knew
General.
he was so good. Yeah.
No, but the fake commander was stabbed like a bunch.
Yeah.
So between the fight with the general, between the assassins,
Mhm.
but he manages to he ends up surviving that
Yep.
fight with the assassins, right? Oh, and because a dude came to help him. The king sent someone to help him.
Yep.
And so he travels back to Pei Kingdom, and they're like, here's the king is like, here's the general, and he comes hobbling in, and I'm just like, how are you shouldn't still be standing.
Yeah.
As many times as you were stabbed. And then they're just like, the king is like, bring him over to the table, have a seat next to your wife, and I'm just like, and he's all bloody and gross. I'm just like, you should be
The
dead.
king isn't a good man.
No, he isn't.
Come on now.
I
Kung
know.
Fu film.
You should. Of course, I know that, but still, in
Is
the
this a
back of my
Kung Fu
mind,
film? That's a good question. Is this a Kung Fu film?
no.
I don't think so either.
I think it's a movie about love and betrayal.
Nice. It's a wuxia film.
Get that in this camera?
I'd say
I think this is a movie about love and betrayal. Put that as delete that.
can edit that out.
I winked too to make that
You
sense.
No.
I saw that.
No. Yes, he comes back to the king, and the king's like, "Oh, here comes our hero! Welcome back!" Because the king has sent some assassins to go and kill
Shadow.
Fake or real commander.
real commander.
Oh.
Yes, and they are conveniently masked
Yeah.
assassins. And so we get a bit of a chat from the king saying that everything's going to be okay. What we're going to do, we're going to take you from being a fake couple. We're going to make you be a proper couple, and you're going to be my right hand man. You're going to be my commander. I'm going to rule. We're going to rule over Jing. Everything's good, baby boy. And he says, "Oh, how convenient! Here comes my assassin with a box." And he goes,
box?
"What?"
Jump the gun.
We're on the same page. I'm
Jump the
sorry.
gun.
Treading on my
You hit me with
toes.
the general. It's a yin yang situation.
I like
On
that.
and off.
I like that. Yeah, he goes, "What's in the box?" And it's meant to be the head. Did I like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good impression.
Brad Pitt impression.
Yeah.
I mean, if I look a bit like him too.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. Not like Nick Frost at all.
No. I look like Brad Pitt probably during 7.
Yeah.
At the height,
You know what?
peak of his gorgeousness.
I'd say probably in Troy when he had no shirt on.
No shirt and long,
yeah.
luxurious locks.
Yeah, very blonde.
I've never
yeah.
seen Troy.
I know.
I've never seen Troy. I've never seen Alexander. I've never seen Kingdom of Heaven.
I don't think you want to
haven't seen
see
those two.
Alexander because I think Alexander is no good.
I heard it's bullshit, but I've heard Rosario Dawson takes all her clothes off.
Doesn't
Hmm.
does Angelina Jolie or no? I don't remember.
Oh, she takes her clothes
I
off in
don't
a
think-
million
Right.
films. A lot, but that's
I don't
boring.
know. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen all of Alexander, but yeah, I've seen Troy.
Seen all of Rosario Dawson. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
remember her being in it. Maybe I didn't get that
I
far.
think she's in like 5 minutes.
And anyway, yeah.
She plays a concubine,
Okay.
I think. Where were we? Yes. So he comes in with his box, and the king is just like, oh, the commander's head is going to be in this box. He opens up the box, no head. And he gets stabbed through the back. And look who it is, with the mask of one of the assassins on. It is the real commander. Stabs him through the back, and then the king starts a gurgling, starts a gargling. He does not have a nice end. He is in pain, and he isn't good for a good 15 minutes. And
And then that's when that's when fake commander is like, I'm dying. You two be together, be happy.
you know who had a dope name? Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool name.
Yeah.
He wasn't called anything else. He was just like, no, call me Cobra Commander.
And he wasn't like, hey, I'm Cobra Commander. He's like, yeah. He had like
I'm Cobra Commander.
right?
Didn't sound like that. Didn't sound like that. But yeah, I know what you mean. But he was never called anything else. People have been like, oh, Cobra Commander, do you want to go to McDonald's? They had to refer to him as Cobra Commander at all times.
Yeah.
You know who also had a cool name? His right-hand man.
Oh.
Destro.
That's pretty nice.
I like it. It's just destroy without the Y. Destro.
Oh, god damn.
And he had a metal head.
Fucking nice. You know what? Also, that nice name?
Oh.
Skeletor.
Yeah.
Voice does not match either. I like it.
He-Man. Yeah. Do you know who had a really good voice, though, for a bad guy? I'll get you next time, Gadget. The Inspector Gadget
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Who the hell is that?
What was his name again? Do you remember?
Claw.
Oh,
That's
Claw.
what he was known as.
Right.
His, yeah.
And he just
Yeah.
did that. And he had a cat.
Yeah.
Like his
Stroked the cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever see that fucker's face?
No, never.
I don't
Son of a...
No,
We'll get
I don't
you.
think you ever see it.
I'll get you next time.
Oh, you saw his hand.
Do-do-do-do-do. Inspector Gadget.
You know also is a nice name? He-Man's
No.
dude.
Oh. No, he had a whack name.
His dude
No.
with the... What was his name? Arm... Man at Arms?
You'll get there.
Man at Arms is
Man at
kind of
Arms had
cool.
a terrible name.
Man at wait. what?
Man at Arms.
Man at Arms.
Yeah.
Like,
That's his
at
name?
Arms. Like,
Yeah.
He had like all these...
Which guy was that?
It was
He had
like,
a hammer
It was like his uncle with the mustache.
and a green
I don't
hat.
remember.
The green
I mean,
hat.
I wasn't.
I'm sucked. That's really funny how much he sucked.
Yeah.
He was just his kind uncle, but he had a
Yeah.
badass red mustache.
He had like golden armor and a green hat and a hammer.
Oh.
Man at Arms. Yeah.
Man, He-Man was right before me. I would have been a He-Man boy.
Oh, I was the.
You were a He-Man boy.
Oh.
I wasn't a He-Man. Oh,
I
that's
preferred He-Man to
unfortunate.
Thundercats, and that's saying something.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Thunder,
His
Thunder,
outfit
Thunder.
loved
Outfit is
He-Man.
unfortunate. I don't care.
I was
for
also
it.
too young for Thundercats. How unfortunate is that? I watched it.
You missed a treat there.
unfortunate.
Show a camera.
Yo, that guy. Oh, he has a green bodysuit.
You got a camera picking that
Yeah,
up.
that guy sucks.
Man at Arms. Yeah, get him the fuck out of here.
Sorry, Man
Yeah.
at Arms.
Thundercats were dope. And they all had dope names apart from Wily Kit and Wily Cat.
Yeah, but they threw little like pellets at people.
Oh yeah.
And they
Smoke
did
bombs
different
shit.
things.
Yeah, like goo and smoke bombs and shit. And then you had what? Is it Tigra or Tigra?
Tigra.
Tigra?
Tigra.
No, Tigra.
Tigra.
Tigra,
He had his
Chitara,
it has his ball sack
Yep.
whip.
Bullsack Whip. Chitara had a staff but could run super fast. Panthro. Nunchucks.
Panthro
baby.
is he's a bad man.
Nunchucks. And
Lionel.
the man
And
himself.
Snarf.
We don't talk about Snarf.
We don't.
Lionel. Yeah, Lionel was dope with his Eye of Thundera.
That's right.
Give me the sight beyond sight, he used to say.
That's
Ooh.
kind of
You
nice.
look through like the
eye.
Right. The
yeah,
eye
the
and
eye.
the sword. Yeah.
Eye of Thundera. Give me the sight beyond sight, and he could look miles.
And he had his claw.
Gauntlet with a fucking grappling hook on it.
What'd you call it?
A gauntlet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Should we
I
watch
heard Gold Nut.
Thundercats?
We should watch
We can
Thundercats.
find it somewhere.
It's good.
Yeah. I could probably buy it on Blu-ray.
Like I know. I mean, I haven't seen very many of them. I've probably maybe seen like 4 episodes.
Do you know what's crazy?
And that's
I
it.
bet if you look up Thundercats, I bet there was like 15 episodes. Because that's what I always do. I'm just like, oh, there were hundreds of episodes of He-Man. There's like, no, only 36 or something.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, I used to just think there were like, I just used to watch the same episodes over and over and over. Yeah.
I wonder how many there are of Gem. I watched Gem a lot.
Gem sucked.
I mean, it really is. Looking back on it, it was kind of. I mean, it was kind of
It
pointless.
was for ladies.
Yeah.
It was for
She
girls.
was a
Truly outrageous.
rock star, and it was just her and her alter ego. I forget what her regular persona was.
So it's Hannah
I think it
Montana.
was
Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so. I have never watched Hannah Montana, but I believe.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't actually.
I've never watched Hannah Montana.
Yeah. Anyway.
Barely know who she is.
Are we done with the movie?
No, not yet. Yeah, so the king, the real commander tells the fake commander to kill the king.
Right.
And as he does, he stabs him. But as he does, the real commander tries to kill the fake commander. But
He doesn't stab him yet.
okay, he does
He's
it.
just
Sorry.
kind of
Sorry,
he's
you're
standing
right.
over him.
You're right. He's standing over him. Then
And
the
he
fake
picks up the sword, and yeah, he's just standing there, and that's when the fake commander comes up behind real commander comes up behind fake commander, attempts to stab him, but fake commander stabs real commander, kills him.
Fake commander gives real commander the Yoshimitsu situation.
Sure does.
Yes.
He doesn't stab him.
Do you know what that is, Devin?
Are you talking about that move with
That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Okay, yeah.
We're both gonna get it.
Yeah.
Except
He doesn't stab himself.
I know. But
Oh.
hey,
Yeah.
a little whoop.
It's not real Yoshimitsu, though.
It's a half Yoshimitsu.
Yeah. He stabs the fake commander. Fake commander dies.
Real commander dies.
Rest in peace.
Sorry, real commander dies. Jesus Christ, this film. Real commander dies, and I think it's interesting. There's this great thing that the real commander says before this all happens, and he talks about how he never lived life, and all he wanted to do is live life, and he tells
He tells his shadow.
to go and live life.
Yeah.
The ironic thing is, he's been living life with the lady. He's been falling in love all along.
hmm
He's the shadow now. He's not living life because he's the shadow.
Yeah.
Well said.
Technically, he's always been the shadow. He just doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
Even Weller said.
thank you.
But then, yeah, the most fucked up thing is where fake commander kills real commander. Then he goes to the king. He's like, "Let me call the physicians for you," and then he like drags them over by the by the next to the body of real commander, and that's when the king like realizes like he's not getting me help at all.
Nope.
I missed that a
And-
little bit.
Yeah, and so he takes the sword and
Which is pretty evil.
very evil.
Which is crazy
Right.
that he has become. Is there a hero in this film?
At that point, I mean, but leading up to that point, you would have thought that it would be fake commander, but in that moment,
Turned.
yeah,
He's
he's changed.
But
And so then he stabs the king and kills him so he can pin it all on. But here's my thing though. So he puts the mask back on real commander, right? To
Yeah.
cover his face. And then after he's dead and once he kills the king, and when he leaves and he's like, the king has been assassinated.
Yeah.
So he's acting under the pretense that, or the fact that, or the belief that no one's gonna
Take off that mask.
take off that mask and be like, who killed our king?
Yeah. Oh my god, he looks just like you. What the fuck is going on?
Right.
Yeah. It
Right.
stumbles a little bit.
Yeah,
At that point.
that's true.
at that point, it's
Also, who's going to become king?
Him.
the commander.
So, if he's the commander, he can probably say, take care of this body and don't. He can probably.
or
scoop it under the rug.
or he could have
Under the
that
rug,
he
scoop
could
it
have
under the
that
rug.
general, the general who knows
Yeah, he would take care of
would
it.
take care
He'd
of
take
it
care of business.
and not let anyone else
General always does. Get that car insurance.
That's right.
and not let anyone else see it. And then then that last bit of the movie, which we've already talked about, is the wife. She's just
Looks
kind of
panicked.
left there. She like lets out this kind of scream or whatever and starts running towards the door, the exit to this hall that they're in, and is at the door.
And then the film ends.
Yeah, the film ends.
Well, I love the fact that we all like this film. I think
Yeah,
this is an absolute
very-
rarity.
a very
And
rare thing.
It's a
the three of
testament
us like
because
it.
we've talked about it for an hour and 35 minutes,
Yeah,
which is saying something, which is pretty awesome. I love
Yeah.
the fact that we all like this film. Yeah, let's keep this up. Next film is going to be wild because it's nothing like this one.
Mm.
I'm going to talk about that in a minute.
okay.
Now, we're going to jump into listener questions, but before we do that,
Our patron.
we have to talk about some juicy patrons.
Oh,
We have a Patreon.
yep.
So if you want to go over to www.patreon.com/food for thought, you can give us a minuscule amount a month. What are you going to get for that? Well, I'm about to tell you what you're going to get.
Recycle some plastic bottles. And that's enough.
Exactly. What are you going to get? Well, you're going to get a bonus episode. Every time we do this episode, you're going to get a bonus episode. What's it called? It's called Food for Thought Uncut. It's a bit spicier. It's a bit deeper. We talk about more personal things. And sometimes we talk about ejaculation. Who knows? We're talking about lots of stuff on that one. Not only that, you're going to get videos from me. You get videos from me on my Blu-ray updates when I'm buying more Hong Kong Blu-rays, Kung Fu Blu-rays, martial arts Blu-rays, all that good stuff. I know what you're about to say. Hold on one second. What else do you get? Movie reviews every now and again. Also, if you subscribe to the highest tier, well, surprise, surprise, our patrons voted for Shadow.
That's right.
To vote on the film we do. Our patrons should be super, super happy because they voted for a film that we all liked. Which
Good
is
job,
absolute
guys.
Fucking magic.
I know.
Awesome.
A very
So-
rare occurrence.
You get to do a whole bunch of stuff. And we also do, it's coming up, we've got a new one coming up, but we do audio commentaries. We've done an audio commentary for Paranormal Activity, and we're about to do another one. I'm not sure, but I think the film might be Over the Top, the arm wrestling
I think
film,
it has to be.
starring Sylvester Stallone. And then Cyrus has a few ideas. I bet I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. I don't want to walk over what you're saying, but
Go
these
on.
are just ideas that are
Go on.
coming down. We got some cameras here. I know what OBS is. I got one of them computers over there.
Okay.
I could do some videos. I could do some stream stuff.
We can host, if anyone's interested, some of your Street Fighter videos. Some shit like that.
Okay.
Sounds-
Okay.
Sounds scared.
I need commentary because it's not good on its own.
What are you talking about? What could you do? What were you going to talk about?
I don't know, just random ass shit.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. Of course we can.
I got a Twitch now, baby.
No problem.
Last night, streaming to 0 people.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing wrong with that. We're going to do lots of stuff like that. Now that we have these cameras, to be honest, we'll probably set them up at home, and me and Devin will do some videos. Not those types of videos.
What room are you putting the cameras in?
unless you're going to pay for it. No, we can do some videos, some interesting stuff. And by the way, I just want to throw this out there. This has got nothing to do with our Patreon, but if you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe, and also check out our new video series, which is called Fight Bites, which is when I sit down with someone and discuss a particular fight scene. Last time I sat with Joey Min of Art School Dropouts, and we discussed Wilson Tong versus Lung Ka Yan from The Victim. It was a great discussion, a great chat. We had a grand old time, and expect more of those. You expect another one next week, so you'll get videos every week from us now on YouTube.
Wow.
So, but Patreon, yes.
You know what? I should become a
follow along.
patron.
Join the fun. You should. Yeah. Oh, I should read them out. Sorry, our current patrons. Yes, these are all the people we love so much for being part of our Patreon. They are Miles, Alpha Rookie, Nick, Shane, Nicholas, Amok Pal, Rama, Disconnected, Tristan, Jack Chu, Art School Dropouts, Eloquent, James, Don Jitsu, Tina, and Benjamin. We love you all. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, and a little tidbit, everyone. Food for Thought Uncut. Now going to be a video.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
going to be
Is
a
it?
video now too?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Not on YouTube though.
No, not on YouTube.
Oh hell yeah! We
No,
can't talk about that stuff.
Or would you rather it just be audio?
I don't know.
We should be talking about this offline. Never mind. All right, should we get into listener questions?
Hit it.
Let's do it.
We got a smorgasbord,
Do you?
and we kind of want to knock them out in the next 20 minutes if we can, because we want to keep this one kind of crisp. So, Alpha Rookie asks, question, not really a question. If you have time, go take a glance at Hero with Jet Li, just to see how much better movies used to look on film with practical wire work versus very, very pretty newer movies, such as Shadow, using quite a bit of CG effects. Both directed by the same person. Discuss, if possible. Question: how much CGI did you notice in this film?
A bit.
A lot of the back, a lot of the scenery.
A lot of background, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it, though. I didn't notice much more.
It was kind of cool.
Was that wound?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a lot though.
Yeah. Maybe not a lot.
But he's right. Hero is largely practical. A lot of wire work. I can honestly say that we will do Hero for the podcast. We've just done House of Flying Daggers. We've just done Shadow. We won't be doing Hero anytime soon. It'll be further down the line. Hero is probably Zhang Yimou's best film, in my opinion. And we will be doing it. And I think you're right. I think it'll be nice to contrast this to Hero, due to many factors, CGI versus practical, and also, of course, color versus no color. So yeah, I think it'll be an interesting comparison, but we'll get to that further down the line.
Love it.
We will get there. Thank you, Alpha Rookie. Comic Handlinks asks us a series of questions. He asks, Sean, what's the best martial arts TV series? Is it something like Into the Badlands, or do you prefer something like Green Arrow? Even Stargirl had some really decent fight choreography. Opinions?
Warrior. Haven't seen Stargirl.
At the beginning of this question, there was the word Sean. But Devin's nailed it. Devin's got the correct answer.
Warrior.
That is the correct answer.
And the fact that you didn't include it shows that you're behind on the times.
Whoa.
Warrior.
I think Comic Handlinks was giving us an option to put things forward.
Okay.
He may watch it.
I hope you watch it. If you don't, you need to get on that. You need to get HBO.
Warrior is the best martial arts series of all time.
Get on that
It's
shit.
fantastic. I'm watching it. We are watching it the second
Yes.
time around in order
To prepare for, yeah.
season 3.
Which is
And
coming, what, in a couple
July-
days?
June 29th. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fight scenes just blow me away this time around. Just really good fight choreography.
Mhm.
TV show is fantastic. I have not watched Marco Polo yet, though. A lot of people say that's pretty
Right.
solid, although I don't think there's a lot of martial arts, some scattered in here and there. But I haven't seen Marco Polo.
Andrew Koji, Joe Taslim, Warrior.
What more do you want?
Yeah.
Watch
Watch it.
Do watch it. And don't watch Woo Warriors, because that was garbage.
Yeah, that was.
Also, I will say this, just because you mentioned it, I will say this. Green Arrow kind of had some decent action here and there. I didn't
We're
hate
talking
it.
about the show
Yeah,
Arrow.
the CW show. Oh, Arrow, not Green
Arrow.
Arrow. Arrow.
Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. And I've seen some fight scenes from Stargirl, and it looks fucking excellent. I really like the fight choreography. But yeah, Warrior is the obvious answer there. It's
Into the Badlands.
fell off.
It did fall off. That
Action's
first,
great.
the action, very, very good. Like that first episode.
The first fight in that.
Yeah, that. I mean,
the first season has great action.
yes,
But it fell off.
It
Season
did.
2,
I
season
would
3.
agree.
Nah,
I
no.
would agree.
Comic Handlinks, you're saying something?
These fools, they'll never learn.
Devon and Cyrus often come off as indifferent towards the podcast.
I apologize just then for
So
what
what?
just happened.
What did you do?
I goofed.
What did you put up?
I accidentally put up the graphic.
Hey, that's good.
I accidentally put
It's
up.
all
Oh,
good.
that means there was no audio.
Yes, I'm very sorry.
Okay, how long was that up for?
Like 2 seconds.
All right.
Oh,
We're going to rewind a little bit.
that's
My
all
bad.
right.
Devon goofed a little bit.
I'm getting used to this.
Yeah,
That's
no
okay,
problem.
Don't
So
worry
sorry.
about it.
I'm getting used to the buttons,
Don't worry about it.
and I was trying to switch cameras, so I am very, very
So
sorry.
Who's replacing her?
I'm
I
very
don't know.
sorry.
We're going to have to get someone new.
And I got a couple.
maybe
resumes
maybe a
in
trained
that.
monkey
Yeah,
of some sort. I don't know.
I don't have enough.
I'm so
peanuts.
sorry.
No, we
I
can
feel
definitely,
terrible.
you can definitely look on Patreon for some resumes.
Yeah.
Put them
Mhm.
together.
We're not paying.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're not paying.
Yeah, just a
No.
bowl of milk and like.
Oh no.
That's how I pay her a bowl of milk.
Okay.
Oh no. Am I gonna be fired?
As I was saying, Comic Handlinks says a bit of a controversial statement. Devon and Cyrus often come off as indifferent towards the podcast movies, so I have some questions. Cyrus
No.
and Devon, what do you look for in a movie? What excites you about watching a particular movie? What movies are you really looking forward to this year?
Should
I'm
I?
indifferent to that question. No, sorry, that was a great question. Devin, take it away.
What do you look for
I
in a
should-
movie?
What do I look for? I don't know. I don't have any specific criteria for what I look for because, and of course, it all depends on what mood I'm in as well. You know, I might be in the mood for some action. I might be in the mood for some drama. I might just be in the mood for something that I haven't seen before. So I don't look for anything in particular. However, and if I come off as being indifferent, I do apologize. But when it comes to, if we're talking about when it comes to talking about movies for this podcast, they're
I
all
don't think he meant this podcast. I
oh,
think he
just
meant
in general. Oh no, in general, it all depends. It all depends on the mood I'm in. Like Sean likes to get on me about when we are trying to find something to watch together.
Yep.
And I have to be, you know, he could say that, you know, this is the best, I have this movie for you to watch. It's the best film that you'll ever see. And depending on what mood I'm in and depending on the tone of the film, I'll just be like, not really up for that right now. And it
All
might
the time.
take me a year before I'm
Yep.
just like, all right, I guess I'm ready to watch that now.
Do you know what? When she finally gets around to it, she always likes the film.
Yeah. Like, I hadn't watched, like, it took me years to watch Get Out. And I don't know why. It wasn't like it wasn't like I thought it was bad. Of course I did. You know, from everything I heard,
You're just never in the mood.
it just looked great. I just wasn't excited or interested
Do you know?
in watching it. It took me years.
You know, one film I thought you would never ever watch, and I asked you to watch it, and you surprised me because you actually watched it like a few days after I recommended it.
What?
And loved it.
What?
Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
Oh yeah, that was that. You weren't home.
Yeah,
Also,
I
a
wasn't.
part, and this is, and I'll reveal something to you so our viewers can be a part of it. If there's something that you really really like, and you're very insistent, one of the reasons why I don't want to watch it with you there because is what if I don't like it? And I feel
Okay.
like it puts pressure on me to watch it with you. So, which is why most of the time I'll tend to watch it on my own, but then I know you get mad at me because I'm like, because
Sure
you would
do.
say that you would watch it with me.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't do it because I'm like, if I don't like it, then you don't have to sit there seeing me not enjoying it.
Well, thanks for
And then-
reading this on the podcast.
That's good though.
So-
That's good. No, I
Very,
never knew
very,
that.
very
it's good that
honest.
I know that.
So that's a part of it.
Okay. All right.
She's so genuine. She does not want to act in front of you.
Yeah.
So
I don't wanna
I'll
hurt
make you a list of
I don't
films that you
wanna
should
hurt your-
watch.
I don't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah, I'll watch them on my own. That's
Right.
easy. Because then I can either, I don't have the pressure of having to watch it in front of you and I can take my time. Like I always need stuff to watch during my lunch break.
That is frustrating though, because then I miss out on the joy of finishing a film with you and being like, "Did you like it?" And you going, "Yeah, I really did." I miss out on that.
Well, I'll tell you later after I'm done with it
That's
on
fine.
my own.
All right, Cyrus, what do you look for in a film?
What a question. What do I look for in life? You know what I mean? Live, life, learn.
Eat, pray, love.
That's my
Mhm.
version of the book.
Yours is PREY.
To prey on people. Yeah. Oh man. I like to feel things when I watch a movie. I love really, really great acting.
Mm.
I love, and this is going to sound dumb because everybody does like this, but just like hyper micro expressions in people's faces.
That's interesting.
Like the greatest actors not only can have a range, but they have these insane small
So
expressions.
you're talking about the diner scene between Pacino and Robert De Niro.
That's
in
one
Heat,
of them. I've never even seen Heat. I've seen that scene.
where they say nothing.
Never seen Heat.
They say everything by saying nothing.
Heat's very good.
The fact that you haven't seen Heat is mental.
He's like, I'm not gonna hesitate, or whatever he says.
It's crazy.
Heat's very good.
Al Pacino has so many micro expressions in that scene, and he's so subtle and it's so clever. But then earlier on that film, he goes, "She got a great ass."
Yeah.
He can do both. Pacino can do both.
Mhm.
You should watch that.
I also like to be surprised by movies.
I like that.
I like to be
that.
confused in a good way. That's why I like Coherence so much.
Yep.
I like to go, what?
Watch Coherence, everyone.
We've said this 25
Yep.
times.
Just watch it.
I haven't watched it.
It's maybe $1.
Cyrus, tell her.
Oh, I already have.
Tell her again.
All right. Well,
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
And wouldn't she like it?
it'll be one
would love
I
it.
watch on my own.
You would go, what the hell did I just watch? Play it again.
Got it.
You'd also like a film called Triangle. Triangle.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good one.
The boat
Oh yeah.
times.
Yep.
But yeah, I think I like what everyone likes. Just an engaging
minute, wait a
story
minute,
and good
wait a minute,
acting.
wait a minute.
And
I'm sorry. What's Triangle about? Is it about the Bermuda Triangle?
Yes.
Is it about
Kind of.
is it about a weird is it about a weird ship?
It is.
I think I've seen it. I think
Oh.
we might have watched it together.
I touched your
You
leg.
did, and it stopped me. It stopped me.
We have to come
in
up
my
with
tracks.
another way to go joke. Because she set you up like nothing else.
Oh, okay.
She's like, triangles like this. You should have been like, it's about a mathematical
yeah, true.
man who discovered the triangle.
I should have hit over something different. Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, we may have watched it then.
I think we did. Like
Yeah.
there's weird spooky shit happening.
And it's like everything's on repeat.
Sisyphus. Lots of Sisyphus stuff going on. Do you know what Sisyphus is?
No.
He was doomed to push the boulder up the hill.
Oh,
and push
that
it
guy,
down.
that guy, that guy.
Doomed to relive her life over and over.
Dude, I always
just
get...
spoiled it. Sorry, if anyone wanted to watch Triangle, don't watch it now. I've just spoiled it.
No, watch it. Still good.
It's still very good.
Yeah,
I always get
yeah.
I always get Sisyphus and Prometheus fucked up.
Prometheus had
stole fire.
right.
Stole fire, and then he gets eaten by a bird every day.
Yes.
Wait,
A
then
crow
who was the one
nibbles on
oh
his
no,
guts.
that's Icarus. I was like, I thought
Icarus
that was
flew
one who
too
flew
close to the sun.
Right.
With
That's
wax wings. What
that's,
a bitch.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Why are you flying too close to the sun with wax
Yo,
wings?
what's up with Hermes, dude? Can he fly too?
What does Hermes do? Isn't that Icarus' father?
Oh!
I don't
I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Some girl gave me Hermes once.
know.
Will she fly? Ooh,
For a white guy.
that's good.
All right, good answers. I like that. And
Okay.
then we got one more from Comic Candle Links, and he says, Sean, what do you look for when picking a movie for your co-hosts? What movies are more likely to be successful in your eyes?
How do you pronounce this name?
Comic Candle Links.
Comma Candlinks.
Yeah.
3 great questions. Thank you.
What types of movies are you worried about showing, Devon and Cyrus? Well, that's a damn good question.
Movies that are close to your heart that you think we won't like. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't. So
Can you whisper?
there's a number. Want me to whisper? Want me to bring it down? So no, there's a number of factors that tie into me picking a film, and you may have noticed, anyone that watches or listens to the podcast may have realized that there are certain types of films that I haven't jumped into yet. Namely, we haven't really gone into old school kung fu films other than Shaw Brothers and Golden Harvest. We watched one, which was Seven Grandmasters. We haven't watched Daggers 8, Mystery of Chess Boxing, and all those kind of independent ones, Shaolin versus Lama. We haven't watched any of that because I'm very, very terrified of watching those. Namely, 2 things. A, they're dubbed, and they're old school dubs, which might upset these two.
Snake in the Eagle's Claw.
Snake in the Eagle Shadow.
There's another one.
Close enough. So we haven't watched a lot of like old school dub track films, but also they come with, and I'm going to use Devon's word, a lot of shenanigans. There's a lot of cheesy, silly comedy shenanigans that these two will probably hate. So I haven't delved into that very much, and I try to pick films that are exciting but interesting. So I try to I don't like picking films that are just Kung Fu teacher teaches student, student gets revenge, because it's too simple. And so I tend to avoid those. Yeah, too much Hong Kong or Cantonese style comedy.
It's a stressful
I
process.
tend to avoid
for you.
those. So stressful. Unbelievably stressful.
It's a stressful process
Yeah.
for him.
My list on my phone of what movies we're doing, I literally post a list on Instagram of what films we're doing next, and as soon as I post it, I change the list because I get stressed about it.
Yeah.
So I struggle with
I
these
always
two.
feel bad about that for him.
Yeah,
When he talks about it, when he talks about his stress about picking films,
yeah,
I always feel terrible,
It's
and
very
I
hard. Yeah,
kind of just want you to just pick whatever you want.
which I'm doing. Our next film, I'm going to talk about in a minute. Our next film, you're going to want to fucking watch our next episode because it's a film where these two, I'm going to say it now,
I'll be
these two
brave.
are going to fucking hate it.
I'll be brave.
But I love it. So just throwing that
Can
out
you
there.
tell us now or no?
Yeah, sure. Next episode, we are going for the first time. We are delving into the world of Bruceploitation, and we are watching Bruce Lee, the man, the myth, aka Bruce Lee, the true story, starring Bruce Lee, And yeah, there's no subtitles on this bad boy. It's dubbed through and through,
All right.
and that's what we're watching for our next episode.
All right.
All right.
It's gonna be a fun one. Free to watch on YouTube. It's all over YouTube. Free to watch. That's the one we're doing. But yeah, I struggle with picking the films. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I've got a good one for these guys. I've got a good one, and I pick The Grandmaster, and I'm just like, oh, they've got to like this one. And so I kind of go for like artsy films with depth. But then sometimes I'm just like, well, let's pick something just with pure entertainment, like Black Mask, and you know, just you don't have to think about watching it; you just sit and watch it. But there's always these two aren't easy to work out. Sometimes you'll like films that I don't expect you to like. Sometimes you'll hate films I expect you to like.
That's why we're both married to Sean.
Yes, it's
Keep
very
him on his toes.
That's right. That's
it's-
right.
oh, guys, it stresses me out. I should just
It
let
really does.
I should
and
just let Patreon fucking vote for every film. Yeah.
I mean, that's entirely. That would take some of the stress off of you.
What if we pick for a film? Like a
Well,
real kung fu movie.
You're coming up. I'm gonna have you pick one. I said that to Devin earlier.
Done.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, picking. So
can pick one.
I've been choosing like the films for the polls, and
Yeah.
so the last one, my process, just so you guys know, if you want to hear how that worked out, I literally just Googled a martial arts film in the 2000s, and all I did was just go by the visuals of the posters.
I love
And
that.
so I was just like,
I love that.
and that's how I picked the 3 films that were put up on the polls.
It's
That
a
was-
story.
That was all.
It's a story. The next film we were meant to do for this podcast was New Dragon Gate Inn. Right, that was the film I was planning on watching. I think it's a great film. I think these two are actually going to enjoy it. It's a 1990. I'm going to take a swing. 1992 wuxia swordplay film with Donnie Yen in it, Bridget Lin in it, Maggie Chung. Great cast, great film. The version I have, I watched, and because the subtitles are a bit off, like they're not the best translation ever, I was just like, no, we can't watch this because you'll hate the subtitles because they're off. They're not right. Like
Okay.
instead of saying we'll go to town, it'll be like we'll go in town. And I'm just like, oh, Devin's head will explode.
Like I'm going to town on that ass.
Yeah. So I decided not to watch that. So I picked a Bruce Lee film instead. Anyway, let's jump into the next one. List a question for each of you, and this is from Benjamin, aka Gandolfini the Grey. If you could go back and rewatch and redo an episode of any film you've covered for the podcast, which would you pick and why?
I've already said what my answer is many times because this Joker wasn't a part of it. So
I just called you a joker. Fucking,
So, yeah.
Called worse things.
why so
Counter-
serious?
Encounter of the Spooky Kind.
What'd you say?
Why so serious? Joker? Never mind.
Encounters of the Spooky Kind.
Encounters of the Spooky Kind is the obvious choice.
Absolutely.
Now, question to you. Would you go back and make Devin watch Street Fighter 2, the animated movie?
Hell yeah. Wait, you watched it?
No.
No, I wasn't a
Didn't do it.
part
It
of
was
that.
me and you.
episode. Yeah, it was just 2 of you.
No, I wouldn't. You don't deserve it. No. You'd go, I don't get it. And I'd say, you don't deserve to get it. Wow. Video game movies suck. They all suck. They're the worst ever.
Fact.
This is like one of the only ones that I don't know how they did it. Good
It's
lord, it's
fucked.
good.
Well, no, we have a new one now. Mario. Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Bros. Was good. Yeah.
Very good. You should watch that shit. Have you seen
Oh
it?
yeah, I
You
have it. I bought it legally.
Yes.
Is that a lie?
No.
Did I get it for you?
No.
Okay, let's leave that.
I have it legally, baby.
That's awesome. So technically, you both have 2 films that one of you haven't watched and that we could go back and do an episode on.
We could.
I think you would respect it.
Well, I
I don't think you'd like it, but I think, oh well, that's well drawn. I get it.
I think Devin
that's
would.
well drawn. That's going to be my compliment.
I think you're right.
It's very well drawn.
Very well drawn. I think
Okay.
Devin would appreciate it, but not necessarily like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good answer. Thank you, Benjamin.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Adam O'Connor asks, got a question for you guys. Do you have a childhood movie that you know is shit, but you love it anyway? And for him, Adam, which camera am I? Am I wide?
Yeah, we're on wide.
Adam,
Oh, yeah, we're professional.
I don't care for your answer. Your answer upsets me. We've done it for the podcast. All 3 of us hated it.
Oh, it better
What is it?
Jet Li's the one.
Oh, I thought you were hitting us with
Oh,
a double
dear.
dragon.
No.
Oh dear.
Yeah, his is Jet Li the one, but that's fine for his answer because he says he knows it's shit, but he
Right.
likes it
Adam.
anyway. Yes.
Adam, that movie is so unbelievably bad, but like Street Fighter 2, I respect your
Yeah,
answer.
I respect it. I respect it.
I respect it.
You got a film that from your childhood that's garbage that you like?
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think as well. To be honest,
I don't. My issue is I find the ones that I've revisited. I know now that they are not good. that they are not good.
Yeah.
So I'm struggling to find one that I still enjoy, but I know is bad.
For me, it would be like some cheesy horror film that I like now that is like cheesy. Well, I don't like many terrible horror films, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't think so. Or maybe even a martial arts film. Maybe something like No Retreat. Here's a perfect one. No Retreat, No Surrender 3 is fucking awesome. I love that film. And we are going to do it for the podcast. But a lot of people say it's fucking terrible. But I love it. And I loved it as a kid. I love it now. No answers?
I'm struggling because like the one that I feel like, and I remember I had it on like VHS and I would watch a lot was Ace Ventura, but I know that but watching it as an adult, very different experience, and I did not enjoy it.
Yeah, there's
I did not enjoy it as an
Ace
adult.
Ventura's fucking garbage.
It was bad. Oof.
Yeah, no good.
Struggling a little. I don't know. So I wasn't a kid necessarily. Like I know I liked it more when I was younger. Maybe Scary Movie 2.
Oh, that's a perfect one.
I liked
That
it
film's
more.
trash.
I liked it more and thought it was a lot funnier closer to when it came out. But like watching it now,
It's funnier than I thought.
I know it's not good, but there are still parts about it that make me laugh.
Is that my strong hand?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's
That
the
whole
best bit in the
bit.
film.
Yeah, that's the best bit. So
That's
there's
the best
still
bit in the
bits
film.
He
about it that
Makes sweet love to a turkey for a second there.
that still make me laugh. So maybe Scary Movie 2.
Yeah. Oh god, that film's bad. Although
Yeah.
I tell you what though, Scary Movie 1 doesn't hold up anymore.
You don't think?
No, don't think so. I think it has some fantastic jokes.
Yeah.
The best joke in that entire film
Mhm.
is when he goes, "Does this shirt make me look gay?" And he goes, "No."
How about now?
He goes, "How about now?" It's fucking great. It's genius. Scary Movie has some good bits, but everything to do with Marlon Wayne's character is terrible. When Ghostface Killer does like the freestyle and kills everyone, it's so lame. Yeah, Marlon Wayne sucks in that film.
You think?
Yeah, it's not the best spoof ever.
Okay.
But some spoofs don't hold up. Like Don't Be a Menace doesn't hold up either. I don't think. No, you think? You think that, again?
Well, I haven't watched it since I was like 10.
Do you know what? I haven't seen it in a while either. Maybe I need to watch that again. But some spoofs, Hot Shots 2, Loaded Weapon. Come on now.
Hot Shots. Yeah.
The,
Great.
the second Hot Shots film,
2. Yeah.
I think it's my favorite
great.
comedy of all time.
Absolutely.
I think it's my favorite comedy of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched it here.
Did we?
You showed me it.
Did we laugh?
Have you never seen it? Had you
Mm-mm.
never seen it? Cyrus, come on.
I'm a young boy.
Come on. So many movies for you to watch.
When he frees Rowan Atkinson from the prison, he's like, "Come on, we gotta go." He's like, "I can't go." He's like, "Why?" "You tied my shoelaces together." And he looks down and he goes, "I'm not the bastards." Really good. It's really good. Yeah. Loaded Weapon 1's great as well. Do you sleep in the nude? Only when I'm naked. It's clever. It's good. Good comedy. Emilio Estevez is fucking great in that film.
I'm just
Have you seen that
repeating.
one? Have you seen Loaded Weapon?
Maybe some of it. I'm not
Oh,
sure
we
if
need
I've
to
seen
watch
all of it.
Emilio Estevez and Sam Jackson. It's good stuff.
Oh, no, I haven't.
We need
I'm
to
thinking of
watch
something
Loaded
else
Weapon
then.
1.
I'm thinking of something else
Oh,
then.
you'll like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I didn't give an answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's your answer?
It's the same answer I give every time.
Mortal Kombat.
No, but
Okay.
Academy Awards.
Yep.
The movie is called The Pest. I've said it
Oh, yeah.
10 times. I keep saying it over and over again.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's the worst movie ever. But it was it made me who I am, I guess. Because I watched it when I was young. I shouldn't have watched it that young. It's garbage. And I don't know, it brought me and my sister together. My cousins, who I didn't see very often, watched it with us.
Mhm.
So that became a thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of
And it became a thing. I was in middle school, and
Just let
was fun.
everyone know, Cyrus bought The Pest on my Amazon account, so it's actually on my Amazon account now.
it's also on mine.
So you bought it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, I'm trying to get through these questions now. Rodney, the legend Rodney. He is Arden_shapes on Instagram. Look him up, follow him. He shares single-handedly the best kung fu fight scenes there are. Just follow him.
Mm.
And he says, question for the pod, do you prefer your swordplay more grounded or with hovering, as the UK word for wires is?
How about you take
Grounded.
this one?
You like grounded?
Grounded.
Do you know what? I struggle with this one. I
Hmm.
struggle with this one.
A nice hover, though.
I love 90s waifu. I fucking love it. So, like, crazy flying, like something like New Dragon Gate Inn or Sword Stained with Royal Blood or even like Zoo Warriors from the Magic Mountain. I love that shit. But take me back to like, Duel to the Death, for example. But take me back to like The Sword with Adam Cheng or some good like fashion, like Return of the Sentimental Swordsman or something like that. Yeah. Maybe I should do this podcast by myself.
Being positive over
So what it is I like old school grounded fight choreography, like all the TVB stuff that Rodney posts, and all the ATV fight scenes. If you don't know what that means, TVB and ATV are a TV network in China, and they used to do a whole bunch of dramas that included martial arts, and that was all grounded and amazing stuff. So I love grounded, but when you get to the 90s and that waifu comes out, I love it. So which one do I prefer? I don't think I have an answer. It depends on the era. Like I love it all. I love it all. Such a cop-out answer, such a cheesy, stupid answer. I love it all. Waifu can go too far and can be over the top, especially when it's edited terribly. But otherwise, I love it all. I love it. You like grounded?
I like me a nice ground, but the Matrix exists. So,
That's not swordplay though.
oh, we're talking about swordplay?
Swordplay.
Grounded swordplay?
Yeah.
I'm a grounded man.
Okay.
Grounded.
Crouching Tiger is too
Too much.
a lot of tree hopping.
So I loved it.
A lot of tree hopping.
But yeah, I enjoy the grounded more.
Okay,
I
2
suppose.
grounds and a. I'll take everything. I'll take anything you throw at me. Martial arts film freak. If the movie Shadow, in the movie Shadow, we see umbrella blades. We've seen canes that are secretly swords before, as well as shoe blades, hat blades, and cufflink blades in Avenging Eagle. Martial arts film freak hooked Cyrus up with this, so that's why he's showing it.
Thank you.
If you could convert an everyday item that you take into the world into a secret blade, what would it be?
An everyday item that has a hidden blade in it.
Yeah.
Got it.
What's yours?
Cell phone.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Easy.
I'm
Obvious
always
choice, isn't it?
Yeah, because I always have my phone.
Like when he first asked this question, I was just like, "How can I turn my glasses into a blade?"
Me too.
But
That's the other one.
It wouldn't work. There's no way to do it. But cell phone, you could do it.
We just. Oh no, that was me. I did see a way. I started watching a television show, but very quickly turned it off today because I was just like, meh, I don't want to watch this. But they had glasses were a weapon. So the what are
Hook behind the
those
ear.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a cover, and when you take it off,
There's a little blade.
blade, so you could have it on either side.
What fucking TV show were you watching?
So I didn't even realize this was a show. I thought this thing was a fucking movie. Citadel on Amazon.
Oh, apparently it's garbage.
That's what I heard.
Apparently it's
Right, which
fucking
is why I
awful.
was just like, meh. So I was just
Yeah, I
like,
don't like
but
that.
you were taking a nap, so I was like, I need something to watch that I don't really have to pay attention to because,
Yep.
I didn't know how long you were gonna nap for. So I put that on, and yeah, didn't get very far, just because I was just like,
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm not in even. I maybe got like 20 minutes in, and I was just like, I'm not feeling what's happening right now. But there was a beginning of a fight scene, and yeah, the bad guy, he had glasses, and when he took off the hooks for the ears, they were like covers, and they were pointed like blades.
That's so dumb. Cell phone's the
So there you go.
answer. That's
Yes,
that's
a
easily
cell
the
phone.
answer. Yeah.
Or a blade in your belt.
Yeah, they kind of exist. We've seen a
Like-
few things.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. I've seen a
Those wrist things from the 90s.
Oh,
is-
yeah, that's cool.
Is it Heroic Trio that has one of those guys? What kung fu film is it that has that? The belt blade. There is a kung fu film that has it.
Did we see that?
I think
Maybe.
this
I
is-
feel like
I
I've
think
seen
it
that.
in like, or was it like more like an animated type thing?
Oh no, I've definitely seen it live action.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I can't
But
remember
anyway,
either.
yeah, cell phone.
Yeah. All right, martial arts film freak. Thank you. Amok Pal, question for the pod. You are transported to 1999, wherever you were at that time. And then you get a clean, already taxed, legal $250,000 in your name in a bank account with the debit card in your wallet. What do you do with $250,000? I would be
In
17.
1999.
I'd be 17.
Yeah.
Already like it's
Damn right. How old would
99.
you be?
So
Though?
I'd
You'd be
be
a lot younger.
16.
99 for 10.
You'd be 10.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
No, you're not 7 years younger than me.
I'm 34.
You are 7 years. You're 8 years younger than me. So I'd be 17. You'd be
I'd
9.
I'd be 16.
10. I'm almost
9, 10. Yeah.
10.
You'd be
Oh, boy,
16?
I'd be 16.
What if we were friends back then? That'd be weird as shit.
It would be very weird.
Strange. I'd be your babysitter.
Yeah.
We'd have nothing in common. All of us.
Nothing. You give me $250,000 at the age of 17.
But
First thing I'm doing.
well, wait a minute. Okay, think back to obviously 17-year-old you. What would
I know what the question is.
Okay. So yeah.
I
No,
get
I
it.
just want to clarify.
No.
Okay.
17-year-old me. The first thing I'm doing,
Yeah.
going on holiday with my friends. We go into
Oh
we're
yeah.
going to Ibiza. We're going to Magaluf. We're going somewhere. We're going to go and party. We're going to be very drunk, and we're going to be dancing the night away. Are we coming home at 7 a.m.? We're coming home at 7 a.m.
Are you losing that credit card? 100%.
100%. I'm paying for everyone's trip. I'm paying for all their booze. So I'm losing probably about 10 grand.
Yeah, exactly.
10 grand in one fell swoop. Also, 17 years old. I'm probably buying some pornography.
Some.
I'm probably buying some pornography. Back then, when I was 17, I was
You too, baby.
see, porn DVDs. I liked them, so I'd buy some pornography. I would buy myself, just because I'm 17 years old, top of the range cell phone.
Yeah.
I'd buy myself the iPhone 1, whatever was out then. I'd buy myself a top of the range cell phone. And do you know what? Back then, I'm going clothes shopping. I'm picking up what was cool back then. Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Henry Lloyd, Helly Hansen, Burberry. I'm picking up all that shit.
This question
And
I
DVDs.
struggle with.
I'm spending about $3,000 on DVDs.
You know what I would do?
What?
Real quick. This is an
Go.
easy one.
Go.
I'd go, Mom and Dad, I don't know what to do.
You give it to them.
You go, this is too. They're like, oh, you're getting scammed, son. And they go, just let me take care of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a hard question for me because thinking back, my mindset when I was 16, I didn't care about clothes, so that I don't think that would be it. Maybe possibly I'd want to buy myself a car.
Yeah, of course.
But it wouldn't be like anything fancy. But maybe buy myself a car. And yeah, I would definitely
sense.
want to do something grand with my friends. Like granted, yours is easier because you're already in Europe, so you can think, so all those
I
destinations are
might even
easily,
take my boys to America.
or
Who knows?
right. But like for
Maybe
me,
we're partying in Vegas at the age of 7.
I don't know
think so.
where. I don't know where I would want to, if I wanted to splurge and like me and my group of friends to go somewhere. I don't know where it would be. Probably have to like talk to them. I'd have a conversation like, "Yo, I got all this money. I was like, I want to take you guys somewhere. Where would we go? Where do you want to go?" And we'd all have to come
Yeah.
into a
Because
consensus.
at 16, you couldn't go to Vegas because you wouldn't be able to gamble or do anything.
Yeah,
there.
so they would have to. Yeah, so a parent would have to come, obviously.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that'd suck.
So I don't know.
I just hang out
I
with
feel
my
like
friends.
I would be far more. I would be more reasonable. Yeah, I'd be more.
She's oblivious.
What did
So
you
I was
say?
just literally answering the question. You went, "Well, I would probably do
Oh,
this."
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm 10, right?
Yeah.
I'd hang out with my
Yeah.
friends and buy every video game that's ever existed.
That's exactly what you'd do.
All of them. Yeah, down the line.
Probably.
That's all. And all candy. Drugs. Pay someone for beer.
At 10.
Yep.
Yeah, like you said, maybe like a phone, a nicer phone. But yeah,
Top of the range.
but
phone.
yeah, I wouldn't. But obviously at that age, like especially in America, so drinking wasn't a thing that I could do, obviously, and
Oh.
so yeah, I would be a bit more practical.
Okay. There you go. 250,000.
Mm.
Nice. Thank you, Amok Pal.
Thank you.
Ice Kaisi asks, which group of ancient warriors would you like to have been a part of?
Fuck.
Vikings seem pretty cool.
That's my answer.
Yeah.
Vikings, locked and loaded. I mean, the obvious answer as well is because they're cool as fuck is samurai.
Yeah.
But Vikings, all they did
Vikings
was
pretty
I
cool.
mean, granted, I don't drink, but if I was a Viking, I would. But all they did is drink, hack people up with axes, and fuck. That's all they did.
Well, they did some bad stuff too with their
They raped and
with their
pillaged.
ding dongs.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be one of those.
Okay, you'd
I'd
be a good
nice
one.
Viking.
I'm samurai. You know that.
Samurai's cool. Samurai's cool. You'd have to live by a code, though.
What kind of code?
The code of the samurai.
Go to the samurai.
The Shido.
That's
Could a
right.
lady be a samurai? The only because Vikings for ladies,
Nope.
fighters, ladies, shield maidens. So
No, you can be a samurai.
right.
Hell no.
So yeah.
You
I
could be a
guess.
ninja.
Could I be a ninja?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Oh, you could be. I've seen Shogun Assassin. There's lady ninjas in that.
That's all real.
Yeah, it's a biopic.
Do you know what ninjas did to be extra stealthy? Especially when they were in people's houses
Go on.
on like wooden floorboards.
Something in their shoes?
Hmm?
Put something in their shoes?
No.
Oh, go on.
They would take their shoes off, of course. They would walk on their own hands.
That's dumb. Don't like that.
They'd make 0 sounds.
I bet they didn't move very fast, though.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds kind
Me
of.
and you'd be Vikings, Evan.
Yeah, Vikings.
Yeah. Good old Vikings.
'Kay.
Yeah. I'd be... Ancient Warriors. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was going to say I'd be a member of the Black Panthers.
Wouldn't work.
Not quite, no. Would you rather have fast travel abilities to all locations you have previously visited, meaning you could basically teleport to those places, or have a huge personal inventory without any weight?
Wait a minute.
So you have a magical pocket where you can pull anything out of it, and it doesn't weigh anything. Or
What's
you
that
can
called?
teleport
What's that called in D&D?
to
Bag of.
bag of holding.
Yeah.
So you got a bag of holding, or you can just teleport to all the places you've been before only.
Interesting.
I've been a lot of places.
Do you know what? Teleport every day. Teleport every day.
Yeah, it would save time.
Yeah. I've been to a few places, and the places I've been to London. If I teleport to London, I can just go over to Paris. Like, I can travel anywhere else.
I've been London. I've been to
Yeah, I
France.
suppose. So, yeah, like I suppose I've been to Wales. So
What's the
then
ending
from
of that?
Wales,
You've
I
seen
can.
what? Is it I've
underpants?
seen, like, your mum in her underpants?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I would choose that.
Yeah, fast
But
travel.
how about this? You're on the street. Someone's like, I need blank. You go,
But is it only things you put in there? You
Yeah.
can't just pull out anything.
right.
It can't just be, I need $2,000.
But if you had $250,000,
Oh, yeah,
you
baby.
could fill that sack full of whatever you want.
Yeah.
I need a Twinkie. Whoop.
Yeah.
Boop.
I guess it's only what you put in there, though.
Yeah, that would be my
have to
question.
fill
Or
it up.
yeah, could you just pull out a bunch of random shit,
No.
or is it stuff you? Yeah.
If someone likes, I
I
need
would
a
teleport.
chainsaw. If you haven't put a chainsaw in there, you
No,
can
I
pull
would
it out.
teleport then.
Yeah, teleport.
Teleport.
I could
Yeah.
go to St. Martin whenever I wanted.
I go to Nippon.
True.
Go where?
That's Japan for
Oh.
samurais.
Yes. Yes.
St. Martin, Grand Cayman. Go back
could
to,
go
New Orleans.
Yeah.
I'm about to smoke you guys.
Go
You
on.
ready for this?
Yeah,
I'm a traveled man.
you are a traveled man.
I've been around the world, man.
New Jersey?
Japan, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Florida, Texas, France,
You been
Mexico.
to Texas?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, when I was a little kid.
Yeehaw.
Burned my feet on the sand.
Really?
Canada. Greece.
Yep.
Iran.
Okay.
India.
You haven't been to India.
China.
All right. I knew you. I had to stop at India. I knew
The last
you haven't
3 were
been
very
to
long.
India.
Yeah, very wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're all taking teleporting.
England.
Yeah. Ice Casey asks. Ice Casey asks some of the wildest questions. He's the one that asked some of the wildest ones we've had.
All right.
The Hulk Hogan, Emma Watson one.
That's what I'm talking
Ice
about, baby.
Casey.
Yeesh.
Cyrus, this one's for me and you.
Whoa.
Simple question.
Mm.
It's a simple question of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. Penis-sized nipples or nipple-sized penis?
Think about that every day. Now, if we had 2 wieners up here,
Yeah.
do they function as a wiener?
No.
functions?
Penis-sized nipples. That's all it is. Just long. That makes you
They
feel
don't
it worse.
move.
No. Oh, yeah. They flop because they're penis
But do
sized.
they?
No, they don't get erect. No.
You could-
They're not
couldn't
knobs.
Couldn't you like tape them down?
Yes.
You could
I am going
camouflage them.
penis-sized nipples every day.
That's
Who wants a
huge.
nipple-sized penis? I can wear baggy sweaters. If I if I ask Devon to accompany me to the bedroom and we're getting hot and bothered and clothes come off, I got a little nipple-sized todger. What are you going to think?
A Jolly Roger.
There's nothing you can do with that.
Yeah.
Nothing. You'd have to rub it against her. Oh, don't like that.
Huh.
Don't like that. You'd have to scissor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the answer, huh?
Yeah. Because you'd have to tape them down, wear baggy clothes. Yeah, just do that.
And if you've got like a real piece going, and your ding dong's up here, it's like you have 3 ding dongs. They're gonna flop a little bit.
Yeah.
Is this going on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it like that. Okay. Penis-sized nipples.
Penis-sized nipples.
Yeah. Tune in to Food for Thought Uncut on Patreon if you want to
expand.
Yes. And Rama just hits us with a very simple question this time around.
Okay.
Very simple. It's the last question. He asked, God, we've been going long. If you had to get rid of one of the 4 seasons, what would be taking a hike?
Winter.
The hotel down the street.
Nice.
You upset me. That was a very weak high
That was
five.
very bad.
That should have been way more powerful.
Oh, I high five
That
good.
should have been a clap.
We don't high five enough.
No, we don't, do we?
Oh.
We should.
It was a good one, huh?
I'm not high-fiving you ever again.
Okay.
We should high-five more.
Yeah.
But
We're not very physical.
We're definitely not physical. I don't think we've ever hugged.
Yeah, we've hugged.
Have we?
Yeah. Hugged at your wedding? Hugged a couple times.
Oh, wedding hugs. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. maybe
Sneak
we
in
have.
your window sometimes and just
hug me while I sleep.
a tiny one. What's the question?
Season, which one are you chucking out?
Winter.
Like, get out?
Get out.
Winter. Gotta go.
Just us? She's not involved?
Yeah, she said
I said
winter.
winter. Hey,
Yeah, winter
being
can suck
cold.
on it.
Yeah, being cold sucks.
Rama said summer. He doesn't like being hot.
You're wrong.
I don't like being hot. I don't like summer, but to be honest, it'd have to be winter.
You get depressed and it's always
When
cold.
there's snow that comes down and it's like 3 feet deep.
But then snow
Yeah,
days
it gets
are nice.
darker. It gets darker earlier.
We work from home, baby.
So I was going snow days, but we work from home. Yeah. Yeah, no, snow can fuck right off.
Yeah,
Winter,
I don't
on your
like-
bike.
I hate cold weather.
Jog on. When I was a
Jog on,
kid,
yeah.
winter S plus.
Oh, yeah.
Snowman. Oh yeah. Snowman, snow angel, snowfall fights, snowfall fights.
Snowfall fights. Yeah.
School off. Now I'm like, dude, I need to get in my car. Fuck
Okay,
off.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snow, go away. Come again.
I
Never.
love not having to wear shoes if it's not necessary. So, cold weather, no thanks. Flip flops. If I could live in my flip flops all day, every day.
Are you a spring
Great.
or fall?
Spring,
I'm a spring boy.
100%. Fuck fall.
Fuck fall. I like fall.
Fall
Fall's
is fine,
pretty.
but fall just the way that I think of fall is it leads into winter, which is cold weather. So when fall comes around, I'm just like, ugh,
Just think
it's just gonna get colder.
if you got rid of winter, you wouldn't have Christmas.
Eh.
Do you want fuck Christmas?
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a shit about Christmas.
I like Christmas.
Let's wrap it up. 'Cause we've
Yeah.
gone long. This is going to take me forever to upload.
Okay.
I'd like to thank you all for watching along with us. We know we go long, but thank you for tuning in to the YouTube channel. If you're listening to this on audio, thank you as well. Really, really appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe to us on all podcast platforms like Apple and Spotify and all that good stuff, please do. If there's an ability for you to give us a thumbs up or something like that, please do. And if you are watching us on YouTube, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment.
Please leave a comment.
Yeah.
We're willing to evolve with you guys. We're new to this and we
Yeah.
want to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
And-
just ask that you be patient with us. Obviously, as you saw, I fumbled a bit on the keys. I apologize. I'm still trying to get comfortable with the setup. I don't know. I don't know if I like having the laptop on my lap. But I'm giving it a try.
Well, they call it a laptop, baby.
That's right.
But yeah, this is a work in progress right now for us.
I think we did well for our first episode all by ourselves.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the technology worked, the cameras, the lights. We're recording, so the fundamentals,
counts.
the fundamentals are there. Just gotta work on my smooth transitions.
Awesome. Well, next episode, everyone, will be Bruce Lee, the man, the myth, the Bruce exploitation,
Oh boy.
legendary film. Again, you can watch it on YouTube. It's out there. Go ahead, give it a watch. It might even be on Tubi. If you have Tubi, go ahead and watch it on there. And thank you for everyone for coming along on this ride and enjoying this episode. I think everyone, I was going to say think everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And
Yeah.
I think we had a great discussion about Shadow.
I
Good
think
times.
so. Yeah.
All right. And on that note, we'll wrap it up. Thank you, and we will catch you
Next time.
buddy.
Yeah.